Hey friends, what's up? My name is Brendan Sparks. Welcome to the channel. Here you learn to start and grow on YouTube. So I would like to talk about various topics today and things that can just simply help you on YouTube, especially if you're getting started today, and talking about your value as a creator, regardless of how many subscribers you have. This is a topic I really want to talk about today, and how things may not always go the way that we intend them to, especially with the last live stream that I tried to do, and upcoming videos that I have planned, as well as a new feature for TubeBuddy. I mean, there's many things that I want to talk about, but more importantly is the questions that you have as creators. Now, normally I do live stream channel reviews every Wednesday, and this is what I'm going to start with today. And that is what I kind of touched up on, and it's valuing yourself regardless of how many subscribers you have. And I guess more importantly for myself is the doubt, I guess, that people have with me with giving YouTube advice because of the amount of subscribers that I have. It's the first thing that people do to value this channel. And I'm sure for many of you, it's the same exact thing, that people look at your number of subscribers and they say, well, yeah, your videos are funny, but there's no value here. This person only has so many subscribers. Now, while I feel that many people are going to feel that way, there's going to be way more people that are going to get value out of the videos. So I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna start this off. I'm in a couple Facebook groups, and now I'm not hating at all. I'm just, I guess, responding to what I see and what people tell me. And one of the things is just me simply telling creators that, look, if you need any type of help at all, I would love to help in any way that I can. And why that is, and here's the thing: I understand that this channel has 500 and some subscribers, and I find it interesting that people who have maybe more subscribers or even less still say, well, why should I listen to you when you only have that many subscribers? And then explain yourself, right? Explain why that is. And so here's the thing: I would definitely tell those creators that check out a couple videos, and if you get value out of them, then awesome. Like, then yes, hit subscribe, click that bell. But if not, then I would definitely say move on. And I'm so passionate about simply helping people and helping channels grow. It is sincerely my passion to do so. And I really want to make sure that this video is working. I just want to make sure, because last time it wasn't. So I just want to make sure. Let me check. Okay, cool. It is. Last time it didn't go so well. So here's the thing. So Facebook groups, I've reached out to some people, or I just posted like regularly in these groups. Sorry guys, I'm just pulling up my phone real quick. And here's just a recent one. And saw your post the other day, so on and so forth. And you absolutely have to validate why you get to give us advice with less subs than many of us have. If you have another channel that exploded, show your work. Show us that. Show your credentials. What it looks like you have no credentials besides a trust me bro. And kind of goes into the history of this creator's past. But yeah, you can be successful in it even without credentials, but without the experience to back it up, who am I to be giving advice? I don't know what specifically I have to learn from an average of 100 views per video creators when my special premates are in the thousands. And I like what this creator actually says. Like, I'm not saying that you don't have anything to offer, but this is your business, and you should know that it's your job to bring people in rather than it being people's job to trust you and give you a chance with no reason. And, there's another one here that I responded, and I said, I really shouldn't have to, explain my credentials. Like, check out the channel. And yeah. anyone can get a video with 10K plus views. I'll get you some chips to go with your salty attitude. And here's my thing. Like, I think that if somebody were to see the channel, they're like, okay, I know all those things. I get all of those things. Then it's simply not for you. But I'm really inspired to make a video here in the near future that talks about people going out of their way to let you know that your content isn't for them. And I find that very interesting. I think there's so many channels here on that have come through and that have seen better results. And I'm not doubting myself here. What I'm doing is actually just sharing with you that there's so many people out there that want us to explain ourselves. And I remember even when I first started this channel, like why would I listen to you? You have 40 subscribers. Now, I have 500. And why would I listen to you? You have 500. And I'm going to find it interesting that when I hit, say, 2,000, people are going to say, why should I listen to you? You don't have a 100,000. So my thing is, I don't care. I simply do not care if I have 500 subscribers or 10,000 or 100,000. What I do is I want to provide value for those channels that are simply looking for it. You don't know what you don't know. And the same goes for me. So while I may come across as like the YouTube guru, what I really want to come across as is the individual that is simply out there that's looking out for these channels, that are looking for a channel review, that are looking for tips, that they don't have people who have their back. Like, hey, I have a question. Who do I go to for this? And it doesn't have to be me. We have a Facebook group. There's a link in the description. And to me, it's more important than what I say. Even when we do channel reviews, I want to hear from you in the chat. And I think that if people don't like stop in and like check out a video or join our live streams, they're not going to understand that. So I want to say this to you. If you're watching, not you, the hater, you don't get my time. For the people that are part of this community, if you're coming in for the first time, and maybe that's you, maybe you're looking for those types of tips, I just want to say that me as an individual, my knowledge is 2 years plus. Now there's creators like Nick Neiman and all these creators who have been doing this way longer than me. But I just love the experience of being able to grow with creators. And I kind of get to share like, hey, I'm in the grind with you. And yes, I've had a second channel. Yes, I grew it to 1.4 thousand subscribers. Yes, that's not 100,000 or 1 million. Like, I get all those things, but I saw the fast growth, and that inspired me to start a second channel to then help creators. And for myself, I feel like that's enough to justify for me why I'm here. And if it's not for people, it's not going to be for some people. I want to say hello to people in the chat. Bob Art, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in. Dummy Channel, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. And let's see. Are you doing channel reviews with Film Booth next week? Yes, I am. So I will be on Business Film Booth, next Tuesday. And that's going to be Tuesday morning for me, Pacific Standard Time. And I'm really excited for that. I'd be excited if my camera could fix that. Okay, we're good. So yeah, really excited for that. So Ed invited me to his channel for channel reviews. It's going to be a lot of fun. Really excited to be on Film Booth. A great channel too. And let's see, you said great stuff. If I did step out of line with them today, my bad, as I didn't structure a question correctly. Let's see, great stuff. If I did step out of line with them today. Oh, were you on Film Booth today? I don't even know what you're talking about, Bob Art. I did apologize though, as it was not intentional. Interesting. Dummy Channel, you were awesome, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Really, really do. Bob Art says, keep going, Brennan. You are clearly trying and improving with every video. Yeah, and I think that's the main thing is, for me, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gathering this information. And another thing I feel like with value here is a lot of people don't have time or really just don't want to, say, learn from big creators or invest a whole bunch of time in doing that. So I feel like really spending time in like pretty much everybody's live streams and then trying to bring that to you, I feel like is value in itself. So yeah, sure. While other creators like Nick Neiman or D Neiman and all these channels, like, and I think of the story of D Neiman where he stepped in a live stream with his brother and he talks about that. And he says, man, like I was nervous. I felt like I was just like ruining this live stream. And it's really inspirational to hear his story of working with his brother and then eventually figuring out, okay, what kind of value could I present here? And he started helping people with mobile. So it's like, should I compare myself to D. Neiman? Should I compare myself to these other channels? Like, no, absolutely not. I'm not trying to be Nick, Sean Cannell. I'm not trying to be any of them. What I'm trying to do is create a great, I guess, opportunity for creators to have more of a voice. I'm trying to create a community that's different than theirs. I'm trying to give you a voice here in these live streams. So I guess in a sense, I am half bothered, but I know it's going to come. I know that eventually haters are going to come. And honestly, when I started this channel, like I said, right from the beginning, people let me know right away that my channel isn't even needed because there's other big channels out there. Explain myself. And look, like I love this. I wake up and I go to work and I just think like literally all day of how I can provide value for people. So I do it actually at my job. And the great thing is when I get home, I get to try to come up with videos or present some way, even if it's a Q&A, whatever, with people to then help somebody. And I think that, sure, okay, 2+ years experience, there's people with 15 years experience, but I'm in the grind with you. And that's one thing I love. Like, I love that starting from zero is fun. Like, I find it to be fun. Like, okay, now I get to say these things. Now let's see if I can back it up. And I think with the growth on this channel, more importantly, the growth of the channels that have been here for channel reviews, like you guys are here and you guys are returning saying, look, Brendan, like I'm getting this growth. Like to me, that's what it's all about, because I can't do that for you, Nick Neiman, D. Neiman. None of these people can do that. Nobody can grow your channel for you. I feel like people can make false promises. And if you do exactly this, like even that doesn't work. What we can do is master the fundamentals. But that's what I really wanted to state, is to start this thing off before people even really ask questions and we dive into that. I wanted to let you know that I don't care how many subscribers you have. I don't care how many subscribers I have. We may talk about how to gain subscribers and how to get views and stuff like that. But in the end, Sean Cannell has talked about it recently. Subscribers do not matter. They don't matter. What does matter is that you have people that are subscribing, okay? Those who have subscribed, are they returning to watch your videos? So if you are doing that sub for sub and all those things, it's not going to be good for you at all, because those people are, one, going to unsubscribe to you probably eventually. Two, YouTube is going to get rid of all those inactive subscribers. And three, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but they're not going to return to watch those videos. So we want to show up and browse features. So when one individual watches your content and YouTube's like, okay, I think I have a good idea of who this should go to. They push it out to the right individual, hopefully, and it takes time to get to that point. But then you show up and browse features. It's like a trending tab pretty much that YouTube offers us. And that way it can get into the eyes of the right creator. And then or the right viewer. And then when they watch your video and then you make another video and they're returning, that's what it's all about. So yeah, like, all right, sure. There's my argument. Like, I have 500 subscribers, but guess what? We have an awesome community here and people are returning and they're showing results. So guess what? I'm not going to justify why I have this channel. What I am going to do is I'm going to say thank you to every single person who has believed in me, regardless of how many subscribers I have, because guess what? I believe in you too. I see these channels that get this growth from, let's look at what's her face? Hold on one second. Let me see. Just brain dumped. Man, where are you at? Annie Dubé. Okay, there we go. Annie Dubé started her channel 2018. Her channel grew big time. She's almost at 100,000 subscribers. I love her authenticity. I love her honesty in her videos. I like the way that she presents her information. Catherine Manning is another great example. So why do you have to like go viral or something has to happen for then now you can start giving advice? And now I'm not saying they shouldn't, but I'm just saying that to me, that doesn't make a lot of sense because guess what? Annie Dubé has 100,000 subscribers. She was on in 2020, did it all the right way. She was making content. She was consistent. She knew strategically what to post, so on and so forth. And then a video takes off. She doubles up on her content, doubles up on that content. And then now she can really help creators grow on YouTube. And I think that's great. But let's just say a channel that has learned, let's just say like mine, where like, okay, I've learned everything. I'm just waiting for that one day, hopefully, that YouTube picks up one of those videos and takes off. In the end, what it all comes down to, regardless of what our niche is, we should be improving with each video. That means myself. Zane was in the live stream when we did our last Q&A, and I shared this in our Facebook group. Once again, link in the description. But I love what he mentioned to me, and that's, hey, it's really easy to go live, but you don't want to fall into that rabbit hole of just simply going live all the time. So I know I'm live right now, but I really loved that he was able to share that with me. I also love that Zane is part of our channel reviews and our community, 10,000 subscribers, and he actually has another channel that I think has like 5,000 subscribers. And now he has doubled his click-through rate and is getting way more views. You see where I'm going with this? Don't value yourself off of subscribers. Please, please don't. And I know usually when I don't go live on weekends, but I have all next week off of work. So I'm really excited because tomorrow I'll be recording a video, and this whole week, hopefully I can batch record some videos. I don't want to batch record too many because I want to make sure I'm always improving, but I'm really excited for this week to come. I don't know if I highlighted this, Weebob Art, but thank you very much. You're clearly trying and improving with each video. Thanks so much. One thing that I do wish is that I'm posting more. That I would have to say that's one of the things that I need to do, and I plan to do. Really sticking to that once a week, because going back to work full time has been a complete shift for me. So I think for me, and maybe for you watching, it's a great mix between just structure, like change happens, and then finding structure and then going from there. Because the last thing I want to do is not be structured, try to make a bunch of YouTube videos, and now I'm not performing at work how I should be, or I'm not spending enough time with my family. So I think that's really important too. Oh God, you will be going on the same channel that had Rob Wilson as a guest. Yeah. No, yeah, that's a great channel. I'm really excited for Film Booth live stream. So if you're just coming in now, yes, I will be in, and I put that in one of my playlists for collaborations, but that's an upcoming live stream with Film Booth. That's going to be this Tuesday. Me and Ed will be doing channel reviews, so I'm super stoked for that. And I think that's another great example. I appreciate him, Tiffany Day. You know, these creators have way more subscribers than me, but once again, you know, they're like, hey, you know, I see the value here. Love the content. Love your community. That's what I'm saying, guys. So when a couple people are telling me in Facebook groups that I don't have value, that I need 100,000 subscribers to justify, like, man, that just got me so pumped, because I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not. I know you guys either one are looking at bigger channels, valuing yourself off of that, but I also know two, there's people that go out of their way to reach out to I guess belittle you, or like let you know that your content isn't good. Well, great. Like, yes, of course, especially looking at those first 100 videos, they're not going to be good. We got to get to that point. But I don't care what anybody says. I know that this community is amazing. Period. I'm not being corny, none of that. I'm being straight up with you guys. And usually I don't go in this mode, but I'll tell you what, I am so passionate about YouTube. I even thought about the TikTok route. I try to put a few YouTube shorts there. I'm just like, no. I love YouTube too much. I almost felt like a traitor. I felt it didn't seem right. Commander says, like the subscribe light thing. Where'd you get it? I got it off of Amazon, and I have a link in the description. If you scroll like towards the bottom, you'll see other equipment used on this channel, and you'll see it there. So I think it's definitely reasonably priced, and it gives you all the letters and everything. So hold on, I'll show you. I don't even know where the C went, but this is like the one I had before. My wife used this for like a holiday or something, like I said, Merry Christmas or something like that. So I was like, cool, I'll use, I mean, I know it says oh, there is. Never mind. I just can't spell subscribe. Yeah, okay. But I think the comparison is definitely there. I love this sign. So yeah, check it out. Links in the description. And hello, Call Me Under, by the way. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. Sorry, Brendan. I asked the question on Film Booth Community today. Oh, tab today. But I was out of line in the way I asked it. All good in the end, though. I mean, yeah. I don't know the question that you're talking about, but I would definitely say that the fact that you can state that you were out of line in the way you asked it, I think that's great that you could see that and I guess learn from it. Man, we're always learning. Like, even if it's not YouTube related, I think for me, like I realized after a while, like even in my old content, when I was trying to make videos that I wanted to make, that I thought would be fun, that blah, blah, blah. The moment that I started to think, one, what are people searching for? But two, what can I do to provide value to other people? And it was just really hard for me because while we were making kids content, I didn't feel like I was doing that. I first tried to teach kids like numbers and letters, and then I realized how bad I was. Well, this one is not fun at all. Maybe for some kids to watch, but it just wasn't fun for me. And I don't know how much fun it was for my kids, because in the end, that's what my goal was. But yeah, I think the moment that it hit me that it's not the type of value that I'm looking to provide. And when I figured that out, when I started to really see that channel just grow, and I was able to take that time to just let people know, hey, here's what I learned. And they're all growing. Like it was so cool. It was so cool. I'm so happy it led me to where I am today. That's why I say there's always room for growth. And you never know where your YouTube journey will lead you. By the way, if you guys have any questions, because this is supposed to be a Q&A, not just me venting. If you have any types of questions, let me know. And if you guys are in the chat, I see there's a few people here, and this is a last minute live stream. I had no expectation of doing this, but I'm just so happy that I'm not working next week. So I'm like, hey, why not? That if you guys have any questions, let me know. And if you think it's a good idea to share the link, and if you guys are interested in joining me and asking a question or whatever, come on in. Yeah, exactly. Wasn't expecting a stream today. No, me either. Not at all. Not at all. Be proud of the community you created. And I am, Ellie Fat Cat. I am absolutely beyond proud of yourself and everybody else that's been here, that has been seeing better results. But more importantly, like, yeah, I'm proud that we can all come together. And I'm absolutely proud of the community that has been built here. I like Catherine Manning because she looks at her analytics when she was our size. Yeah, I like that she can go back on that and then reflect on her journey. Yeah, 100%. I definitely agree with that. Your mic review is doing brilliant. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I loved that video, and it was one of my favorite to make so far. And I look forward to doing the Smart Lav Plus. So putting that into the Wireless Go 2 and then seeing how that works. So that's another video that I have planned. So we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to find new background decor. Yeah, and it was the same for me. I was even just looking up YouTube decor or YouTube background stuff, and kind of just trickling effect looking on Amazon. We ended up finding that light, and I love it. I just put those letters in. And one of my favorite things about this light is how big the letters are. So on that last sign that I had that I showed you, it's just like subscribe, So now it's like bam in your face. I really like it. So, but only subscribe if you get value. Do not subscribe to this channel expecting me to subscribe to yours, because I won't do it. I won't do it. And this community won't do it. Please don't do it. It's not worth it. Okay, so I did ask a question about removing clicks from voice above. Removing clicks from voice above. It is not easy as my office work is picking up, which means YouTube is difficult to manage. Yeah, no doubt. 100%. 100%. Hey, Grow with Angie. Hello, friend. How are you? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Great to see you in the live stream. You said you asked a question. Oh, there it is. Does your pop filter remove clicks from your voice? I've been struggling a bit with clicks in my voice. So this isn't I'm not sure how familiar you are with this microphone. So this is the NT1 Alpha or A. Sorry, I'm in the military. NT1-A. And I love it because this pop filter comes with it. So the main thing is, I think with this microphone is it's going to minimize or eliminate those S's. So that's why I always like to have the pop filter on. But I have it plugged into the Scarlett 2i2, and I'm not too techie here, but it's like it's going to boost your microphone. So we're not going to be plugging this in directly into the laptop like I'm using or the computer. So I've heard quite often that with like USB microphones not being powered, phantom powered, or whatever they call it, a lot of times like you can get popping noises, things of that nature. So you may want to consider. I've used the Scarlett 2i2 and I've used this NT1A for a long time, since 2014. 15. Like I've been using this thing at least 6 years, I swear. And you see, like, I love the quality of it, and hopefully it sounds good on your guys' end. But why even upgrade? Like for me, like I don't even know the point of why I would even want to upgrade. I love the quality of it. So I was originally actually making music on this thing, but yeah. So removing clicks, I'm not sure. Could help, but it may be the microphone that you're using and it not being powered up enough. So Scarlett 2i2 is what I use. All links, as always, are in the description if you just want to check it out. But I think it's a reasonably priced microphone for what it comes with. And now I did get this the boom arm to hold this up. It did not come with that, and I think I got that. I don't know. It's a Rode one, probably off of Amazon. Almost everything I get is off Amazon these days. I just ordered a lavalier powered device. Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations. That is super exciting. Yeah, oh man, good audio. Good audio. I mean, even if the visuals are on point, but people can't hear you. I waited a while to invest in a microphone. And you guys know, you're here enough, but if you're new here, maybe you haven't caught up on a lot of live streams, but I've used the Video Micro, the little Furby or little, what is this? It's like a hamster, but I think it's like the craziest dead cat here. But this microphone, it did the job. It did the job for a long time. So I mean, I think this costs like $40 or something. So to go from, and I recorded all my videos on my first channel were all done on cell phone. So to go from just using my regular cell phone to the Video Micro, that was a big step for me, especially being outside in the wind. That's what really influenced me on that one, because me and my kids, we did an Easter egg hunt. And in that video, it's just like, hey kids, like you couldn't even like hear anything, and I was trying to edit it out and it was just a mess. I was like, that's it. And come to find out, I think we have an idea that everything's so expensive. I do think that it can add up. Like I know that you know, I'm using StreamYard right now. I used to use Streamlabs Melon, but I use StreamYard. So I always like to say in all my live streams that if you guys are afraid to go live, you haven't gone live yet, maybe you're using Restream, maybe you're using Streamlabs Melon. I use StreamYard. So if you guys want to check that out, link in the description. And as always, get yourself TubeBuddy. No doubt. Got a link for that in the description too. Everything is like in the description. I feel like I should be in the description. But yeah, I think it's about making small investments, especially if you start YouTube and you're like, oh, I got to get this. I got to get that. I got to get that. Oh, I'm not seeing good results. I quit. Like, what? My wife told me that too after I stopped Sparks Family TV, my first channel. Oh, she's like, man, you just got this Logitech BRIO webcam and all, you know, you got these things, that microphone and this and that. And now you're not. And I'm like, well, I mean, I do plan on going back. 2020 was just super hard in the beginning of that year. Like, I can't even lie to you. So kudos to all those channels that really kept pushing through and posting during that time. And that's what really kind of inspired me towards the end of 2020, where I was like, wow, I am in this really dark place. And YouTube got me out of a dark place before with my wife's cancer. The same thing with my kids. So now she's in remission, by the way, but it was a crazy couple of years. But when I found myself there again, I was like, you know what, I need to revisit this. And that really shows me like how much YouTube, like, I don't want to say means to me, but what it really does for myself, giving me something to do, especially providing value for other people. So your son sounds exactly like you. Laugh out loud. Yeah, he looks, yeah, that is my spitting image right there. My spitting image. Growing up fast. Just lost another tooth too. Let's see. I need StreamYard. I want to go live. Smiley face. Grow with Angie. Yes. And as always, I always tell you, and you know this, Grow with Angie, that if you guys click any of my links at no cost to you, I could receive a commission if you guys buy like anything. Say if it's an Amazon affiliate link, or you have TubeBuddy for free and then you upgrade to paid version, I will receive a commission for those things. So I just want to let you guys know that. I don't talk about that too often, but I just want to be upfront with you all. So I do appreciate if you guys do that, and it helps support myself and the channel. So absolutely. But if you're looking to go live, I love StreamYard. I do. Now, Restream, I do like the option where it kind of shows the chat on the side. But after a while, I started thinking about it. And we always want more, right? I'm like, ooh, that sounds great. But then what if somebody's like, F you, you suck, blah, 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 blah. And then it's like, bam, it's there. Like it's in the chat. So I don't know. I think you're also taking a risk, I think, doing that. But I love just being able to click. At first, I had to keep remembering to click it, but now it's just a habit. And one thing I love about StreamYard too is I feel like that kind of like resets your eyes. It's like, oh, what's that? Oh, cool. Like it just keeps the stream and the individuals engaged. At least that's how it works for me when I'm watching other people's live streams. The lav was highly recommended and reviewed. It was $39.99. There you go. Absolutely. Yeah. And here's the one. So the lavalier, like I said, so the Smart Lav Plus, this is the one that I'll be connecting into the Wireless Go 2. So I was looking up the I was looking up the lavalier Go through Rode, and I was looking up this, and I actually watched a lot of videos. And I think this has like it kind of gets the deeper voice. You know, you can get like more of a whole voice from this. So I'm acting like I know what I'm talking about, but it just sounded better. All right, give me a break. Let's see. So we don't need to buy anything as long as we click on it. Spam the links. Ellie fat cat. No, so like let's say and if you guys know, if you don't know this too, so let's just say Amazon links. Say you clicked one of my links and you're like, nope, don't want that. But okay, let's just say you clicked on my Wireless Go link. This goes for all of you if you're affiliate marketers or whatever. So let's say the Wireless Go 2, you clicked on the link, you're like, $300? Like, this dude's insane. No. But then you're like, but the Smart Lav Plus, I can get down with that. And then you get the Smart Lav Plus, but not the Wireless Go 2 for 24 hours, pretty much anything you were to purchase on Amazon, I could get a commission for. So same goes for you guys. So just take note of that. If you're thinking about affiliate marketing, you can sign up for Amazon affiliate today. And I would suggest that. Just go to Amazon affiliate, sign yourself up your account. You don't need a certain amount of subscribers or anything like that. But then you can link your YouTube account and start getting yourself some clicks. And you can start putting links in your description. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Let's see. I did buy my TubeBuddy through your link, so I'm hoping you got something from that. Bob Art, thank you so much, man. And yeah, I did see you made that purchase. So one, I appreciate it, but two, I'm more excited for you because that's another thing. It's like, let's just say we're getting results doing things one way, and then like I said in the beginning of this live stream, then somebody presents something that's new because it worked for them, and I was like, whoa. Like, I guess I didn't think about that, or, oh, I didn't know about that. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's value. So I don't care. I don't care how many subscribers I have. But I love growing with you guys. So on the other hand, it is exciting. Dummy Channel, thank you for being awesome. Thank you for being awesome. I appreciate that. Let's see. Grow with Angie says, I ended up using your disclosure in my description today. I started because I was asked by a company to do affiliate. So I did YouTube because of that. That's cool. You know, like I said, we all have our own journey. It's very unique. Let me know for you guys in the chat, and if you're watching this on replay, why did you start YouTube? How did you get started in the beginning? Like, what led to you getting started? And once again, if you have any questions, let me know now in the live stream. If you guys want to, you guys can share this out. As always, I appreciate it. I always feel like there's one, a better camera, because this one keeps not focusing on me. And two, I feel like there's always somebody out there that could use any type of advice, whether it's from myself or from you guys in the community. But that's super cool. That's super cool. Let's see. Elifac says, no problem. I assure you it wasn't just a random sub. Your type of content, skits, and all is kind of centered towards my age group, and I feel I will enjoy it. Bam. Says, TubeBuddy is making life easier, so cheers to you for the value. Yeah, no doubt, Bob Art. And I guess that's something we can talk about. I don't want to say, yeah, I guess you could call it a new feature within TubeBuddy. So we can definitely touch on that, especially since you're here. And for anybody else that's interested in TubeBuddy, I'll go ahead and leave a link here in case you're thinking about getting started with TubeBuddy. But I'm always promoting the crap out of TubeBuddy. But I believe in it. Because I believe in it. I used to use vidIQ. I used Morning Fame after. Like, I think getting started on YouTube, like brand new, and you're like, okay, I don't even know. Like, I don't like, and you don't really like, know about anything. I think if you were to just say, I'm doing this by myself. I don't want anybody's help. Then I feel like Morning Fame is really strong in that area because there's guidance, there's guided videos, and there's a grade system. And I talked about it, especially when I first started this channel. But since I kind of knew all of that, I wanted to take it to the next level. And then I figured, well, why not just share what TubeBuddy can do? And they were just bought out by Ben. Like, I mean, they're adding new features. I mean, but I do feel like with TubeBuddy, it can be very overwhelming. There's literally so many features that a lot of times it's kind of like Netflix. When you're looking for a video on Netflix, like when there's so many options, you're like, okay, now I just don't even want to watch a movie. Like, yeah, like I've been searching for a movie. There's too many. I don't even know. I'm not even doing it. I'm not even doing it. And then you end up playing on your phone or something. So that's why I really want to help you guys with TubeBuddy. And I started that playlist, and I'm going to continue to add to it. I already have a few videos in the vault. Just need to be edited. If you guys have questions, let me know. Yeah, it's a better version of Okay. They give you a discount code to give out for 10% off. I work with them and they are great to work with. Yeah, if you're talking about TubeBuddy, yeah, they're awesome. Let's see. Call Me Ender says, do you need to buy their product to get an affiliate link? No. So about any company that you want to say sell for, let's say now some of them like Best Buy, some of them will actually look at your channel, see how long you've been on YouTube for. They may look at your subscribers, stuff like that. So a lot of times you may get word back like now's not the best time, maybe apply in the future. But for the most part, let's say Walmart, Amazon, these other companies, mostly every company you can even type in I don't even know. What's a company? Let's just Amazon affiliate. You just type in Amazon affiliate, you'll find it. Walmart affiliate, you'll find it. Or you can scroll to the bottom of these websites and then you can see affiliate program. Most of them have that. And there's also, I used shareasale.com. That's a really good site. And you can even see which ones are like giving the best amounts if you're kind of into that. And you can kind of see which companies are relative to your niche. And that's a great opportunity, I guess, to maybe make some more money. So all depends on your goals and what you're shooting for. I like to just talk about what I have, what I use. And if companies do want to send me stuff, like that's fine. But I'm going to be honest about it. I'm not going to be like, oh, this pen is such a great pen. This is a great pen. Now, this pen actually does work for me. But I will say that I'm not just going to say how amazing this pen is. Now, if it's something I use, I bought and I use regularly, I'm probably not going to shut up about it. But that's what I feel like a lot of people do is they just feel like if you're doing a review, it always has to be amazing. And I want to come from a place of just being honest. So I'll say the positives, but I'll definitely say the negatives too. But do you need to buy their product to get an affiliate link? No. But for me, so let's just say for me to receive a commission, you would have to click the link and purchase something. So that's different though. Dummy Channel says, I've tried vidIQ free version, but it didn't really help. I think TubeBuddy could help. Do you think it's 100% worth it? No, I think it's 100,000% worth it. I like the interface that TubeBuddy offers us. And real quick, I mean, we're here. Why not? If you guys have any more questions, let me know. For now, I'll just show you this real quick. Okay. So in the free version of TubeBuddy, I think there's a lot to offer. I do think that with the free version, it's very similar to pretty much the YouTube search, but here's something new that TubeBuddy has offered us, and that's a What's Trending tab. And actually on TubeBuddy recently, what they like to show us is that when somebody typed in a keyword, let's say how to grow. If I type this in YouTube search, the same thing would pop up. So I like that they're just not coming up with their own stuff. It's pretty much directly mirroring what's on YouTube. But the new feature that TubeBuddy has recently given us is this What's Trending. So should I be making a video on women's basketball? Like, no, I should not. But if there's a way that you can link some of this in with your content, like more power to you. Take advantage. But I mean, this is really general, like Lil Nas X, like he has a new song. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's really easy. It's like right there. We don't have to search for it. But if we do how to grow on YouTube and we click here. Now for unweighted, this is a thing, and I've seen this more often than not, is this score is usually going to be higher here. It's going to be higher here. Now let's do in 2021. I just like to always do that because it's pretty much okay. Good example. How to grow on YouTube in 2021. They're just saying it's good. Good. Oh, 60 out of 100. Like, not bad. Competition, it's in the orange, but I like to shoot for yellow here. But like, all right, cool. And then when they gather your data on YouTube, now comparing to other channels, subscribers, and everything else, the search term, how competitive is it out there for myself compared to other channels? Boom, that score just dropped 14. I'm not great at math, but that's a pretty big number. We're no longer in that light green, we're in the yellow. So that's one thing that I love about going from free to the paid version is weighted versus unweighted. Unweighted, you're going to get with the free version. Oh, look at this, guys. 60 out of 100. Like, I'm golden. Not. So I think that's what makes it worth investing for the paid version. And then you can have your similar topics or, that from what you typed in. So this could be good. How to grow YouTube 2021 gaming. Give some advice to the gamers out there. So it's like, okay, yeah, I'm taking note on that. This is one way to do that. And then we can look at our competitors and, all right, I don't really like to use that word, but look at other channels that make similar content and what are they putting in their thumbnails? How are they titling their videos? It's so simple. And it's like, it's all right here. Now, this is only one feature that I'm showing you guys, click magnet. Oh my gosh. But that's when you're really investing in TubeBuddy. So I wouldn't even go there yet. I think it's great, but I would just say that take your time with investments, try the free version of TubeBuddy, and I'll continue to share it. And if you guys do download it and you have questions, let me know. But I'm a big fan of trying stuff out for free. And then, and I think you get a discount too with my link. Pretty sure. Pretty sure on that. Let's see. But hopefully that quick little just viewing of that. One, we got to see the new feature. Two, we get to see just really how simple it is. I love the extension. But yeah, dummy channel, it's definitely worth it. And I wouldn't say that if I don't use it, if I didn't believe in it 100%. I downloaded the app, but I see the value in the membership. Would you still get credit if I have the app and upgrade? Got it through Apple Store. Download the app, but I see the value in the membership. Would you still get credit if I have the app and upgrade? Got it through the Apple App Store. No, if you didn't click my link to get TubeBuddy, then no, I wouldn't receive an affiliate for that. But that's okay, Grow with Angie. If you've already gotten it upgraded, that's no problem at all. I'm not gonna be greedy. It's just one way to support the channel. So, but don't worry about it. All is good. Commander says, nope, it's free. And the more you get to use the code, you lost me at the end there, Commander. Somebody just say they were confused. Brennan is a bit confused. I'm confused. So I could basically go to their website, apply for an affiliate link without ever buying a product and get a commission from the people who use the link. Yes, you don't apply. You apply to be an affiliate. You don't necessarily apply for the link. But yeah, so Amazon affiliate, you sign up for Amazon affiliate, and within there, you can go ahead and search for the product and then get the link created, put it in your descriptions. So yes, that's exactly how it goes. Because when people are clicking your link, you make a percentage, but that company's making the rest of the money. So yes, Ally Fat Cat. Grow with Angie says, I was posting on the company group page all my progress with their product, and they reached out to me and encouraged me to do YouTube. Start promoting before they approve you. Nice. Great tip. Love that. Yeah, and I agree with you 100%. Really you could do either or. Let's say you get a product in, look for the affiliate link, review the product. I mean, that's mainly, I guess, how I do it. But yeah, you don't necessarily have to be an affiliate today to, let's just say like TubeBuddy. Like with TubeBuddy, I'm a VIP affiliate. So working alongside TubeBuddy is great. And yes, it kind of started for me promoting TubeBuddy in the first place. So I do feel like promote what you truly believe in, regardless if you can be an affiliate or not. And what I would say is, hey, I've had a great experience with this. There's a lot of value in your company, and especially the products that I've been reviewing, and my community is loving it too. I would like to take this relationship to the next level. Here's my value. And are you interested right now in looking for guest speakers? Are you right now looking for people to be an affiliate, or do you have an affiliate program? So I agree with Grow with Angie on that too. Yeah, but Rogue Energy will gladly give you a sponsorship, and they charge you nothing, and will even give you money and up to 15% commissions. Yeah, reach out to these companies. I had to hop off my computer because it's storming like crazy. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, call me under me trying to do channel reviews last Wednesday. Once again, thank you guys for hanging out with me and going into our Facebook group. Once again, if you're just coming in, link is in the description for that. You have to be a subscriber for from this channel. So that's one of my main things, is continuing our relationship as a community and building on that. So that's what that group is for. And I keep you guys updated on stuff. But that day was crazy. It don't matter where you are in your YouTube journey. One thing we can't really control is weather, especially our internet connection. Like, we can do our best, maybe upgrade it, whatever, but there's so many things that are out of our control. Okay, so free money, laugh out loud. As long as you promote their drink, they will literally let you get commissions, even though I never tried it. Yeah, so there's going to be a little thing with that, Ellie Fat Cat. So let's just say I had a friend who recently talked to me and was blown away because he was just finding out about affiliate marketing. And when he did, he's like, oh man, so I could literally make a post on Facebook saying to buy this plant, put a picture of it, they'll click the link, buy it, and I make money? Like, that's genius. And I'm like, whoa. Hold on, man. And it's just because, like, we don't know what we don't know. And one of my main things was, one, have you provided value at all around content like that? Like, for me, affiliate marketing, a lot of it comes down to trust. That's what I believe. Building your community, growing with your community. Okay, like we're doing here. So let's just say you first come on this channel. I'm like, click the link in the description and buy. You know, people are like, okay, this dude's just trying to take my money. That's all. Obviously, that's all this person cares about. I don't even know this guy. I'm sure as hell not going to click on his link. I wouldn't. But if I say read a book like the YouTube formula, link in the description for that, but reading this, it's like, wow, like there's so much value in this. And then of course, there's going to be a part that says, hey, join up to my masterclass. I think that reading a book like this, it may get you to the point where you're like, I think I trust this guy. I think I trust this Derral Eves guy. So I think it's about providing value, building trust, constant posting, and then getting there eventually. So I don't believe it's as easy as promoting something, especially if you don't have it like physically, like the tangible item physically. But I do think that the sooner we turn our channels into businesses, the sooner you turn your channel into a business, the better. Because in that way, if somebody's picking up old content and you're doing channel reviews and if you're posting content, say 2 years later, and somebody watches an evergreen content video from a couple years back, there's still links there. People can still click that and purchase. So just, thinking of that, the sooner the better, I think, of turning our channels into businesses. Now, if you're on YouTube and you're just like, I just want to post and do whatever I want. Okay. Then that what I just said, that statement isn't for you. But yeah, TubeBuddy is, I believe that number is 100,000/10. Best growth app, though. Yeah, best growth tool for sure. Yeah, it's a tool. Don't forget that, guys. So TubeBuddy won't grow our channels. I will not grow your channels. Only I can grow this channel. And that's by providing value and pretty much everything else that I guess I'm talking about on this channel. But TubeBuddy is a tool, and I do believe it simplifies the process for us creators. It really does save us time, and that's something they even put in there. You have saved this much time by using TubeBuddy. Hence, you have saved this much money. You may have spent this much money, say $25 a month or whatever part of TubeBuddy you want to buy, But even when you get the free version, it's still gonna let you know, like, you have literally saved this much money by using TubeBuddy. But we have to invest in ourselves, no doubt. Call Me Ender says, yep, and they send you some after a bit. I believe if you get enough clicks, and good, honestly, they even have a cookie flavor. My favorite is either grape. Okay. Yeah, no. So the first one the first sponsorship I was able to get was from Goliath Games. And what I said at that time on my last channel, and I'll say it here, is be willing to be told no. So I reached out to, because me and my kids were playing board games, and we weren't really like reviewing them. We were just playing them. And I wanted to get the kids off the tablets and the games, and let's do something fun, like as a family. So then I'm looking at the game that we bought. I'm like, this is great. This Giggle Wiggle game. Like, we had so much fun. And I'm like, I'm reaching out to this company. And we had, I think, about 150 subscribers or something at the time. I can't even remember. But I told them, I said, look, like, we may be here now, but here's the growth, right? And blah, 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 blah. Stated my value, you know, and I just told them, like, the person I am and really what I'm looking for in our channel. Sure enough, they said, absolutely. We actually watched that video, and I think that's exactly, my nose is itchy. What Growth with Angie said. Like, was it this comment? You said it earlier, but pretty much showing off the product even before you reach out as an affiliate. Like, we can go on these websites and try to become an affiliate, but looking for sponsorship, brand endorsement, stuff like that, sure, absolutely. Become an affiliate and post some content, get great feedback, grow your community, all these things. Reach out to these companies and be willing to be told no. Because I did that. I was told no by several. Goliath Games said yes. Before I know it, I have probably 30 plus board games that all cost $20 plus sitting in my garage. And that's what we do on our family fun nights. So that was a great investment. Plus, getting to, whether you want to be public speaking for them, show up in their websites, stuff like that. I think now where I'm at, I'm not really a big fan of, hey, review our $20 microphone or whatever. We'll give it to you for free. So you have to realize, okay, what is my value here? Because if you review products and nobody's clicking and buying, like that, you can use Social Blue Book, and I'm not an affiliate for them, but I will say that with Social Blue Book, I think that's a great way to, you can even do it for free, to figure out, okay, per video, what's my valuation here? Like, how much is my channel worth based upon where I'm at? But I think regardless, understanding our value is important. I talk about that a lot. Let's see. Call Me Ender's going all in. Let's see. See, we got some more friends in here. Oh, man. Don't worry, I'm about to show some love right now. Yeah. Oh, Ellie Fat Cat, I think on this note too, like, even at first, I think the goal of getting the commissions, that takes time. And I can definitely admit that one. Getting clicks is one thing, but then people following through with the purchase, you got to wait that out. Just keep posting. I just wanted to mention that too. Question. Awesome. Thank you, Growth with Angie. How do you change the theme color on your channel? I changed, I guess you said my banner, and it made it a poopy brown. I want green or teal. Hold on. I remember you mentioned that in the group. I wasn't really sure what you were talking about. So give me 1 second. Poopy brown. So Grow with Angie, let me know what you're talking about. Like, because I don't see poopy brown anywhere. I love it. Poopy brown. Like, sorry, I don't know. I'm immature. Soccer Factor says, "Hey, I recently changed my YouTube channel name and then decided to change it back. And now on some parts of YouTube, I have one name, and on other parts, I have a different name." So, Soccer Factor, did you change your URL? Because once you hit 100 subscribers, the URL that you pick is always going to be your URL. So maybe that's what you're saying. Other than that, then you're just going to have to go back, change some content around. But if you look at on my channel, when I first started this channel, is Content Creator Hangout. So, I say in some of those videos, Content Creator Hangout, and it's titled Content Creator Hangout, all those things. But I don't know. I won't stress about it too much. But yeah, if you have to, go back and change some stuff. But yeah, I don't know if you're mentioning like your videos just aren't up to date because you recently changed it back. I'm not sure. Yeah, if you can elaborate. Let's see. And I'll be looking for your response, Grow with Angie. Brendan, because you were tracking me in Ender's conversation, what we were talking about an energy drink company. Yeah, I ended up catching on to that after a couple minutes. Yeah, no doubt. Cal's Animals, hello, friend. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? How's your channel doing? How's everything? How was everything? Thank you for joining us. I think you should personally use and love the product or it comes across as fake. I honestly love the product and it created my niche for me. It comes across if you were a true believer. Yeah, I think it's a mix. I think one, if you're saying like, this is a great book, everyone should read it. If you really loved the book, like absolutely. And I do think it's good to note, like, hey, maybe the first 50 pages aren't needed. I'm not saying that necessarily about this book, but I'm just saying I think that would be a great tip for people to then see, oh, okay, like this person's really giving this is like a real review of this product. So I do think that. So I don't think we always have to review products that are real to us, because if companies want to reach out and send us stuff, like if Rode reaches out and says, hey, try out our newest microphone. Yeah, 100%. Is that going to happen? Like, probably not. They're really picky with their affiliates, especially sending free stuff. I'll probably need 10K subs or something. But I do think that reviewing products maybe that are still within our niche and not just reviewing any products. I get, you guys probably get it too. I get emails quite often that are, hey, review this $20 item, but we'll send it to you for free. And I value myself more than like a $20 product. So, I don't know if that's crazy to hear, if that's crazy in me, but I do. And I think you should too. The amount of time that you spend to edit videos, the amount of time that you spend or that you spent on equipment and editing and SEO and all those things, I don't think, in my opinion, it's worth the $20 item. That's just my opinion. But we are all on different spectrums. We all have different niches, and that is completely up to you to decide. And by the way, if you're just coming in now, I would say after this video, check out the replay at the beginning of this video. And I would love to hear your take on valuing yourself. And I don't want to necessarily call them haters, but people that don't believe in your value because of the amount of subscribers you have. I'm not going to go back into that. Make sure you guys check that out, because I think I kind of went in a little bit on that one. I think you should personally love. Okay, yep, read that one. And Power Code, hello, friend. Thank you for being here. What is up? What is up? I need to get that YouTube formula. It's in the description, Ellie Fat Cat, and it is a good book. Haven't read the whole thing. I do plan to do a review of it when I read the whole book. So I need more time. If anybody can give me some more time in my day, let me know. So if anybody has superpowers, would love to hear that. Reagan V Films, what's up, man? I'm out in nature, so just checking in. Don't get lost in the woods, Reagan. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Giggle wiggle, yeah. It was a fun game. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I can't even lie. Giggle, wiggle. Yeah. I don't know what's funnier, giggle, wiggle, or poopy brown. You guys vote. What's funnier? What's a funnier phrase? Let's get serious here for a minute. Poopy brown or giggle, wiggle. It's up to you guys to decide. You guys need to start taking this stuff more serious. Giggle, wiggle, or poopy brown. It's so hard to say that and be serious. Game Fever Online, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in. How are you doing? How you doing? Don't value based off of your blue book. Use that as a base. If you know you're worth more, go for it. Yes. Call me Ender. Thank you for stating that. I 100% agree. 100% agree. I don't feel like anybody can value your channel other than you. I'd rather say, hey, sorry, I charge $600 per video. And they could say, you're crazy, dude. We're only going to pay $400. Like, okay. Like, maybe I can work with that. I'd rather overvalue myself than undervalue myself. Same thing with you. Don't undervalue yourself. Absolutely not. Do you mean the channel color theme on mobile? Growth Annie says on the phone or iPad version. We'll get to it. There's a special blue book that tells you what your channel is worth. Yeah, so social blue book can give you an estimate. And I do think if you're just like, I have no idea, like I have no idea. I think it's an interesting platform or tool that can give us a little bit of valuation, but I'm all about overvaluation, 100%. I know the time it takes. I'm not even saying for myself, for you guys, gamers. I mean, all of you, really. I know we have some people in here that do woodwork. We have people that help YouTube advice. I mean, you name it. All it doesn't matter the niche. There's a reason why these companies reach out to us creators, even if you don't have 100,000 subscribers. There's a reason why. And I think that right now in 2021, companies know this. They know that. They know the time. But I think it's just easy to kind of reach out to some creators and say, hey, here's $20 item. Like, no. That's me, though. That's me. So on Hardy family, hello. Thank you for being here. Poopy Brown. Yeah. She's talking about mobile version. I don't know if there's a way. I'll look into it really fast. Yeah, same here. I've never really, I guess, messed with my colors. Whoops, I just turned on Pandora. Let's see. Yeah, I don't actually know that. Does anybody know how to change your... Hey, that's me. If you guys know how to change the color theme of your YouTube app, I don't know. I'll go to settings. Let's see if there's one. Maybe general appearance. Yeah, all I have is when I go to that, it says light appearance or dark appearance. For Grow with Angie, she stated that the color of her app, it's coming in as poopy brown. I can't get over that. But yeah, if you guys can, if anybody has insight on that, please let us know. Let's see. Yes, you guys are all immature, and I'm not. No, I'm just kidding. We are all immature. Yes, you gotta have fun though. I don't care how old you are. Like and search, I have one name, but on the channel name page is a different one. In search, I have one name, but on the channel name page, it's another one. Yeah, well, yeah, that's probably because YouTube has gathered enough information on your channel to push your name out there for your older content. So just continue to post under Soccer Factor, work that algorithm, and it'll work itself out. Here's the Google answer. The app picks a color based on some color in your channel banner art. Thank you, Call Me Ender. Appreciate you. Fun fact, I am 2 subs away from 200. I am hyped. Congratulations, Game Fever Online. Clap emoji for Game Fever Online as well. That's exciting stuff. That's so exciting. You guys are all growing, man. That's super cool. Yeah, we're doing Giggle Wiggle versus Poopy Brown. Oh, man, it's getting real. Look at, oh, man. This is real. This is real. All right. 1-1. 1-2. This is getting real. 2-2. I love audiences. Yeah, the others are just my stream clips and stream archive, and one is a podcast, and then my main and Giggle Wiggle 100%. Oh man, that's good. You guys are awesome. So to reiterate, the mobile color is based off of colors in your banner, and YouTube randomly picks it. Yes, yes, yes. My mobile versions were a nice color and changed when I changed the banner to Poopy Brown. I hate it. Sorry to hear that, Growth Angie. But I will say, I'm digging the banner. So you may see Poopy Brown, but I see a good banner. So yeah, digging it. Digging it. Trying to think. Since we're here, this is kind of hard to see right here. And looks like it probably cuts off right here for mobile. So I'm sure that's probably like right on the money. Maybe a darker color other than the lime green behind this. That's kind of like what I'm thinking, because you have a light blue and then you have white with a bright green. You know what I mean? So I would just say maybe having something behind it for contrast. And then same thing with this right here. Love this. All right. Boom. Look at that. Money subscriber. Got that YouTube subscribe button. Awesome stuff. Awesome sauce. Now, we're not even doing reviews today, but I wanted to do that because your channel banner is not Poopy Brown. That's what you're seeing, but I see a good banner. So I just wanted to let you know that. Yeah, I'm not sure, Growth Angie. That's a great question that I don't have an answer for. Hey, actually, if you guys do want to join in here, come chill out, ask some questions. Feel free. All you guys are current subscribers, so why not? Let's do it. And if you guys want to share this out, share it out. Show some love. Love is community. This is fun. Look at it's 6:30 my time. I usually don't go live till 7:30 on Wednesdays, as you guys know. Oh, once again, if you're just coming in, so I'll be on Film Booth this Tuesday. They're getting close to 10K subscribers. So that's really exciting. But the fact that, like I said, the fact that Ed see my value here, seen our community here, and I think that's the funny thing. You guys, I think a lot of you have noticed. Some of you are new to our community here. So pay attention. It's so cool to have, like, say, bigger channels come in here and see the community and be like, wow, like your community is so engaged. Like, it was really cool to hear Tiffany say that. It was really cool to hear Rob Balasabas say that. And now it's really cool to hear Ed say that like you have a great community. And I think rather than saying it that way, we are a great community. We are. Like, what we have here, because it's not about I. This is about us. We are all here helping each other. And that's why I say a lot of people are like, hey, here's me. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. I personally can help you. All right. But if you're first, especially getting started on YouTube, but sometimes, a lot of times, creators are here in these chats that know more than me. But we all have our certain own way of delivering content. We all have our own value. And here's why. If you're a gamer, you know more about gaming on YouTube than I do. I can see what I see and give you any type of tips I can, especially if they're, YouTube tips or channel reviews or click-through rates or looking at your analytics. Like, okay, we can do all that. But if you're a gamer, you're a gamer. You know how the gaming community works. And when somebody comes here and they're like, man, I'm starting to game on YouTube. I don't know a thing. What I would love and what we do is that you gamers here help those creators out. Like, that's what I love. That's what I love. And I also believe that's what separates us from many other channels. Us. So if you are Homestead, you are Grow with Angie, and you're doing homestead, organic gardening, things like that. You guys may hear my kids upstairs. They're crazy. So videos, look at this. So let's say, started a few months ago. Think about this, Angie. Think about all the creators who are just getting started today. You have value. One, I'm sure you know what you're talking about in your videos. It's just going to take time for more people to see that. So keep posting. But I just wanted to mention that because imagine when somebody else comes in their homestead and like, hey, I just started today. I'm thinking about posting my first video. Angie could be like, hey, check it out. Here's what I've learned not only from this channel, but here's what I've learned from my own journey. My kids are always fighting. Always. It's crazy. One thing about StreamYard that kind of drives me crazy sometimes is I'll scroll down and then it'll just boom, like just go all the way down and then I have to scroll back up. I would say that's one thing. Besides that, StreamYard is like on the money with everything. This is too good. You guys are awesome. Okay, Call Me Under says, yeah, you can't change it without a banner change. It is randomly picked from the banner. I don't know how it got brown from green. I agree, but maybe it is that contrast. But that's what it got. I mean, I got gray from purple. Yeah, maybe it's just like building off that contrast. When I changed my banner the first time, it was a nice blue. I adjusted the arrow for subscribe and it went poopy brown. That is the phrase of the day. I think Growth Angie definitely won that. Poopy brown. But now it's a thing, so I'll keep it. I'm sorry, Growth Angie. I'm sorry. Did I even share that link? I don't even know if I did. I said I was going to share the link if you guys wanted to join in. I think I lied and didn't post it in here. So I'll make sure to do that. Oh, Call Me Under's here. Hey, man, hold on. I'm going to bring you in 1 second. I'll let you get set up. If I die, I assume I was struck by lightning. So if that's the case, then I'll just as long as you don't say it was from sparks. See what I did there? Fun fact, colorblind people exist. Yeah, that is true. Hold on, Shards. Hold on, Call Me Under. I'm just catching up a little bit. Shards of Gaming. That's where my mind was going. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I do. Power Code's losing it. Pros Peace, what's up? Thanks for making it. How's it going? How are you? Hope you're good. Game Fever Online. Sparks Gang indeed. Absolutely. No doubt. Sparks Gang. Call Me Under. You ready? Yeah? What's up, man?
I've been waiting to do this joke for a good minute. I've been holding this pose just so I could go like that. Ow. That hurt. Okay. I had to avoid the good old death lightning because it's storming really bad over here. Because gotta love when that happens.
Yeah, I see it. It's like the girl from like Wreck-It Ralph. Like you're glitching a little bit.
Oh yeah. I kind of figured it might do that. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Actually, yeah. I wouldn't say glitch. It was kind of like pixelated, but it looks good, man.
Yeah.
Surprisingly for a storm.
Yeah, it's been storming like 3 days here. Like
where are you at?
School, Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
right in the middle of like death right now.
Man, you guys okay? Everybody's good over
we've
there?
had like 3 tornado warnings within the last week.
I know, man.
Gotta live in the tornado area.
As long as you're posting on YouTube. No, I'm just kidding.
So hey, if I blow up one of my videos, sorry guys. Eventually. I don't think a tornado's gonna keep me out of it. Maybe, possibly not. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll blow it out of the park, literally.
No, yeah, 100%. I mean, what other YouTuber can say they got blown away by a tornado? And not very many, I would assume.
Hey, man, I want you guys, please stay safe out there. I know a lot of people have been impacted by the storm. So, in a serious note, I hope you guys are okay.
Stay safe. Don't get hurt.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Well, I am back. But yeah.
Welcome back.
So things have been going good for me. I don't know about you guys, but in the chat, I probably should pull that up so I could see. So if there's any questions for me, I'll help answer them too. But yeah, so things have been going good for me actually.
Good.
Sad news about that one video though that I told you about. Yeah, apparently YouTube decided to purge that overnight, so a lot of that went gone, and that was kind of sad.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it happens. Don't get discouraged by it though, because I mean, it's whatever. Yeah, you'll get it back.
No doubt. Yeah, I mean,
shards and them talking about they lost one person. Don't worry, they'll come back eventually. They'll realize how great you are. That's what I tell myself.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, that other night when we tried to do those channel reviews, that was a mess.
Yeah, I tried to host a Discord thing so some people can watch it. They didn't have it. Yeah.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah,
we
still did it. Still did it.
It still happened.
So make sure you guys are in that Facebook group. Link is in the
I
description.
really recommend it. It's a nice place to hang out with everybody, and plus you get to see everyone's real names, so then you get to know them even a little bit better.
That is true. Don't stalk me. Call me under.
Yeah, no. I would never do that. No, I'm kidding. Don't stalk people. That's kind of creepy. But yeah, great group.
Yeah,
and it really did save us whenever YouTube decided to have its own little conniption fit last night. So not last night, whenever that night was.
Wednesday. Yeah,
yeah,
that
Wednesday.
Was bad. That was so bad.
Yeah, it kind of went down on like the entire east, like the top East Coast, and like everywhere where you live was just completely dead.
Yeah, I guess I kind of gave up my name in this channel anyways, so I don't know.
Yours is
I think you guys can find me.
Yeah, I mean, my name doesn't really fit that well in the call me kind of thing. I can't really Ashton does not really have that same ring to it, in my opinion.
I love your channel name, man.
Thank you.
Pros Peace says, can I just ask some questions over here? Yes, Pros Peace, ask away, man. Call me under. Like, do you have any questions or anything like that you'd have for the group or anything?
Ooh, that's a good question.
A question for a question.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really prepare anything. I just kind of like, well, Death Lightning.
Perfect.
Why not?
Sounds like me with this whole live stream. This kind of wasn't planned either.
It happens.
It's all good.
Yeah, like I never planned for anything. Like I have this whole board of ideas for videos written down. You want to know how many of these I've touched? Maybe about 2 of them. And this was written 4 or 5 months ago.
What's on your list?
I plan to play Phasmophobia, GTA, Jurassic World. I actually did that one. Comedy Night. I finally played that. It was actually really good, surprisingly. I didn't think that game would do that well because it's a very really unknown game. Minecraft, I did that one. Among Us, I haven't touched that since that one video that I did months ago.
Okay.
Sims 4, definitely touched that one. Fallout, any of those, I'm probably gonna keep doing that. So, yeah.
Okay. So what's your thought process? Actually, I want to say what's up to James Pruitt. If you blow up, who's going to upload the video for you? But I just wanted to say hello to James too. And so I want to know, do you have a thought process behind your video ideas? Or are they kind of things that you want to make?
It's a
or
mixture of both. I kind of go off like what everyone responded to in the last one, and I
okay,
try to base the next game I play off the like kind of what they liked out of that one.
okay,
And I also, yeah, sometimes I do throw in my personal, like, oh yeah, I like this game. If people like me to watch, if people like me, they'll like to watch me play this game because I mean, this is a game that I like really show myself in.
yeah,
But mostly it's just like I kind of look for not that popular games that don't have that big of a community. And the reason I do that though is because if you like push into games that are like really overcrowded, not that many people are going to come specifically for your channel.
okay,
So especially with like variety content, it's best to go with older games so that way you can kind of bring in people from that community, and then most of the time they'll stay if they see you playing older games because like, oh, they might actually come back and visit that game, which I normally do. I at least play every game twice.
okay.
um sorry, death storm outside.
You're good.
But yeah, I kind of just go off that. And like Fallout, those are very popular. Like everyone likes, like those are obviously popular games, but I play the older ones mostly, and even the new one isn't that popular because bad stuff happened with that game. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, as long as you make it funny, most people tend to like it. So I just kind of go off that, see which ones they like more. If they didn't like the series that much, I normally just kind of cut it eventually.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
kinda
just
go
want
off
you to
that.
think. I just want you to think about it from this perspective too. Is you know, I know you're a part of these live streams a lot, but having your cold market and your hot market. So I do feel like it could be a mix between what's I guess trending, like what just came out.
Yeah,
But I feel like with anything, it's like, oh, it's trending, and then it's
yeah,
So I think like following like you have things that people are actually searching for,
mhm.
but then you also have your like if you're going to review older games, I do feel like it would be like, are people actually searching for that? I mean, this it's
Yeah,
one.
that's why I try to go for
Yeah,
like older games that people really, really are passionate about. Because
yeah,
like, there's a lot of older games people love to go back and watch things.
hmm,
That's personally what I find myself watching. I don't really watch that many new games because it's just like, it's gonna be popular for like what 4 days and then it's gonna get replaced by something else.
hmm. Oh
But
yeah,
I just kind of like to play games that I like to watch personally. And like with a variety thing, yeah, I know it's like technically harder. It's obviously going to be harder to do multiple games at the start, but honestly, I kind of enjoy that part. I
yeah.
know I'm a little bit a little bit crazy for that part, but no, yeah, I think the thing that I pretty much am known for is just playing slightly older games or just really, really, really bad games and taking just picking the crap out of it. Like not like as a review kind of thing, just like absolutely just making fun of the game in every possible way that I can, including games that I like, because why not?
No, that's great, man, and that's your thing, that's your style, and that's what
Yeah.
makes you you. And so yeah, I would just continue to. I don't even know if you're looking for any tips right now, but I would in my head I'm just like, man, maximize that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right now, I'm just honestly trying to work on improving my editing because, like,
Mm,
yeah, I mean, my editing is. I have a specific style to it, but also I want to add more to it because most of it's just like really, like, I mean, obviously a lot of gaming channels like this is really quick, fast-paced cuts and like a lot of just comedically timed zooms and stuff like that,
yeah.
which obviously works really well for gaming channels. But like, I kind of want to add something else to it to make it stand out a little bit more than it does. Because I mean, like, I try to pride it on like, oh, I want to make it feel like I am talking directly to you and you're playing
Mm,
the game along with me because
yes.
no one likes you just sitting there going, oh yes, I'm going to go down in this place and I'm going to do this.
Yes. No, no. That's 100% correct. I mean, it's the
Yeah,
same thing that we apply in our about, the same thing we apply in our descriptions. When you say I, it kind of just eliminates that value. And to be honest, what I do a lot, and I catch myself all the time, I'll say you guys. And it's not like you guys are all sitting in a room together watching this. So, and I just think that, I still do it to this day. I'll probably still do it again in this live, but every time I do it, I'm like, dang it, like why? But because when we are talking to the camera, we're talking to one individual, but to many
yeah.
individuals at the same time. So I think it's just falling into that groove and
Yeah, and
repeating.
a thing that I really have a habit of doing, but the thing that sucks is I can't do it because it would be just blatantly copying somebody,
Yeah.
somebody's straight up intro. If I went, "Hey there, hey there, friends," and then said the rest of it instead of saying,
Mm.
"Hey there, guys." That's the only reason I didn't say friends, because like I really want to use that, but I can't use it because it's already taken.
Find your own. You'll find your own thing,
I
man.
know. It's kind of like, ooh, dang, that's a good one.
It's kind of
Someone
like
beat me
my
to it.
outro, I guess. You know, I just one day I was trying to just toy with the initials BS because everybody
Yeah.
kept saying, "Dude, get rid of BS." Like, you
I
know what
can't
that
lie.
stands for.
First time I saw that, I couldn't help but laugh. It was great.
Man, that's cool.
That was
Thanks.
very clever.
Thanks for that feedback, man. And
Yeah,
because at first I'm like Brendan Sparks, I'm like, I can't use my initials, and I'm like, or can I? You know, and then I started toying with it, and I'm like, well, why not, man? I mean, it's my
like
name.
the best part that makes it even more kind of ironically funny is just because like you're one of the more family friendly channels, and just
Yeah.
if you're tired of all the BS, well, too
Yeah.
bad.
Exactly.
It's actually great.
That is a
Oh,
good
gosh.
point, actually. I never really
It's,
thought of
like,
it that way.
ironically funny, so it adds to the comedic part, if I can speak. Jesus.
Yeah,
But yeah,
absolutely.
it honestly just kind of pushes that onto there.
Yeah, I think just being on YouTube for so long on my last channel and not swearing, I'm just
Yeah.
so used to it. Like, I'm like, nope, not doing it. Like, kids are watching. Like,
Yeah,
no, they're
like,
not. But
used to,
you
I
know,
wouldn't swear like at all. I would
yeah,
like, and then like now I'm just like, I just
just
go
go
for
hard.
it. But like I still don't want to like overdo it. But I'm like,
Yeah, dude, I could not do gaming because
yeah,
like this, like when I game, I'm not this. You know,
yeah.
and
I don't blame you. Like I'm not like angry whenever I do. Okay,
oh, it's so bad.
sometimes I get really
It's so
angry,
bad.
but like that's when I start making fun of the game even more.
My inner demons, they all come out. Like
BS
I don't care if you're 8 years old. Like you're gonna hear it, you know.
I don't care if you're 8 years old. I'm going to just absolutely destroy you.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm like,
you're gonna
my
cry?
my wife's like, who are you talking to?
Yeah, just some 8-year-old.
Yeah, somebody getting what he deserves. But yeah, I just like it's like the moment I do like a first person shooter or something, I'm gone. Like I'm
Yeah. I
can't do
when I
it.
went and played comedy night. I had to cut out so much because like I love the game and all, but it is the most like toxic thing ever, and that's probably because it used to be on Xbox 360, which is where everyone was really toxic.
Yeah.
So like, just imagine that, but on like every 30 seconds, there's something that you can't say just being tossed
That's
out.
funny.
It's like I probably shouldn't let that stay in there, and I'm like so paranoid, just going through it, like watching it 18 times. Like,
Yeah. No, for me personally, I don't want to limit my viewership. So if I swear all the time, I feel like it would be more geared towards 18 plus.
Mhm.
And I just want to make my content, you know, geared towards, you know, somebody could start their channel and they
Yeah.
are 13. And so I just in the back of my head, I think about that. I guess, and it's a mix of being in the military too. You know,
Yeah.
there's a level of professionalism I still try to keep it at, but I really just be myself. You know,
Yeah, I just try to keep it like where it's PG-13.
There
I
you go.
guess.
There you
Like,
go.
you know, I still drop my F-bombs occasionally, but I try to replace it with my alternative. Instead of a U, I use an E.
Hey,
which
throwing
sounds
F-bombs is acceptable in
Yeah.
PG-13 nowadays.
Oh, that's true. That is true. That is
Hey, you got
true.
Marvel on Disney Plus, man. So
I mean, yeah.
Come on.
I mean, they can't even stop Samuel L. Jackson from doing it. I mean, like,
nobody can stop Samuel.
yeah,
Jackson.
I mean, like, you can pay him all you want. He's not gonna stop because, I mean, that's his word, man.
Absolutely. Tops channel, want to say hello to you as well.
Oh, welcome back, Tops.
Let me see something. So you said so what is it about your editing, Ender, that you
I just want to like, I don't know. It just feels like there's something missing to it, and I also want to get better at like, because like right now, like when I have someone to talk to, I am extremely energetic. But sometimes, like when I'm recording alone, I'll just completely forget that I'm recording something. Like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be being funny.
How old are you, man?
I am 17.
17.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I was driven for this stuff at 17.
Yeah, I've been I got on here about 2015, but like my dad wasn't really like okay with YouTube at the time. So
Yeah.
I just completely erased everything and then started back over a couple of years later. And well, everything's kind of went crazy from after that.
So you want to work on your editing. So let me catch up on the chat real quick before we get into this. So I want to do this because you're here. And I want to make sure I can provide you some value, man. You took, you click the link, you're here chatting with us. So I want to make sure I can make it worth your time.
I even renewed my TubeBuddy subscription today because I just
Hey,
remembered I have money on my iPhone.
there you go, man. Reagan says another way for BS is by saying is being sparked.
There you go. There's a pretty good little catchphrase.
Yeah, I've been called what's up, Sparksky and Hutch and Sprinkles, you name it.
Yeah.
Let me see, make sure here. Shards of Gaming says you would not want to play first-person shooter games with me. I'm a sniper. I can snipe moving targets over 100 meters away in the check through tree branches in headshot. Shards of Gaming going in.
He's like over here, like he's like hardcore. I'm like, I'm not good at games. I'm not good at games. I just play them because why not? Like,
I don't know, man.
I mean, I'm a professional gamer.
See,
right?
and this is why I can't play games anymore, because then I have no life. If I played games, I would not make videos, period. Because my wife's like, Brennan, it's been 8 hours. I'm like, I just got on.
I know. It feels like that. Like you've been sitting there playing like for half a day. It's like, what? I've been here for like 10 minutes. What do you mean?
BS and Poopy Brown. Yes, absolutely. That has made this whole live stream worth it.
Poopy Brown and
Poopy Brown.
Wiggle.
Yeah, but now I guess it's a trademark or an inside joke. I'm all right with it. Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta have those inside jokes. I've got way too many of those.
For sure.
I actually took a survey of what people liked about my channel and stuff. That's one thing that actually people did enjoy, the inside jokes when they got to know them.
Yeah.
Gotta love. So.
I love Reagan V Films mentioning this. So 100% don't swear cuss. If you do, when you get monetized, laugh aloud, good luck. You get 20 to 40% of your earnings gone. Yeah, so one thing, that's why I say, in my opinion, more than just monetization, for me, it's reaching more of an audience of different age groups. But yeah, I mean, considering the fact that now your age groups are limited.
Yeah, and luckily, though, YouTube actually has put in some more policies, being a little bit more lenient with it, especially with the COPPA stuff that came in last year. It's like, okay, curse a little bit, but not too much. Like,
all right,
get away with it.
Before we jump into your channel, Call Me Under, do you guys have any advice on how to stop caring about subscribers and views? I sometimes get unmotivated just because of numbers and start to overthink. Okay, so now it's go mode. So let me say something. One pros piece, when this live stream's over, I suggest watching the first part of this live stream, because I mean, I touched on it a pretty good amount about one, just other people not valuing your channel based off of subscribers. And I feel like a lot of times when we're starting off, that's all we can kind of be consumed by is the expectations of others of what they think of our channel because of the amount of subscribers we have. So what I would say is find your value, figure out what your value is, and understand that value. Let your subscribers see that value and completely let go of any expectations you have of subscriber count. Because if we're focusing on the content, we're focusing on the value, subscribers will come. The other day we did it, and I talked about the formula I kind of came up with last minute, and it was, what did I say? I said content plus value equals subscribers.
Yeah.
So so if you're focusing on that content, which in that bubble we can kind of look at the SEO, the pacing of your videos, your hook in the beginning of your videos, your thumbnails, like these are fundamentals that we want to master. Mr. Beast took them years. For us, it's going to take us years. So just having
YouTube, like you said, it's not a race. It's a marathon. You got to take your time with it.
Yeah.
Don't get too overwhelmed with the data, because if you let yourself just go into that rabbit hole, you're not going to get anywhere just worrying about that all the time.
Absolutely not. So let's call it for what it is. Pros piece on my first channel. I got past 1,000 subscribers, and I did sub for sub, watch for watch, and all that in the beginning, because you don't know what you don't know. And I just thought that's what it's all about. Like, I got to get subscribers, then everybody's going to watch my videos. No, it's actually the opposite. You're getting people subscribed to your channel that don't care about your content. And now I have these subscribers, and then here's my views. So I would just say that the moment I let go of that expectation for myself and I started to do it the right way, and obviously everything I do, I share on this channel, or everything I at least did as well on my first channel, but it's letting go of that expectation, because when I hit 1,000 subscribers, it's like on this channel, I hit 500. And it's like, yes, like we are a bigger, better community than when I started this channel. So it's great. However, what really happened? Well, I gave away $100. I know that I did a giveaway, but I'll say besides giving money away, if you really think about like what happened, nothing. When we reach 1,000, more features can come available for us. We get a community tab, and if you have your 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, like you're on your way to that monetization. But if you really think about it, let's just say you do get monetized. Nothing happens. And so, because now if you also did it the wrong way to get your monetization, now then next comment,
matter.
Dude,
really matter
no, because the next comment that you're going to be putting in a Facebook group is, hey guys, I'm only getting 20 cents every month from YouTube monetization. It's so not worth it. Does anybody have any tips? Yeah, don't do sub for sub because you cheated your way to the top. So what I would say, Pros Piece, is I'm really passionate about this question, is completely erase any expectations you have for subscribers. Don't value yourself based on how many subscribers you have. Provide value for your current subscribers and gear your content towards those who haven't subscribed. Anything you want to add? Call me under.
Yeah, I really want to help emphasize that point of don't sub for sub, because like, look, subs really are not gonna matter. Like, look, say, like you said, say you get to that 1,000 subscriber, it's not gonna matter if none of those people are watching your videos. Even if you can get monetized, not gonna really matter. You're gonna be getting nothing off of it, especially if no one's watching. And like, you want to make sure that those people are actually real people, and just look, sub for sub is going to do nothing but hurt you in the long run, and it also kind of makes you look a little bit bad in the end, like, because a lot of people like if you sub for sub, so just kind of just work for it, because I mean it's YouTube. It's not going to be easy. That's not why you should be here to do it, because it's easy, but that's the fun about YouTube. It's not easy, and you want to put in that passion to make it go the way you want it to, because it's pretty much just a big passion job in the end. So
I would say remember the reason why you started in the first place, and that's probably, let's just say, it's the love for gaming. Your love for gaming. And then when you find out what your value is and you're trying to find that, eventually you will. And then you just push that super hard or whatever the value is. But we have to think about, why do we subscribe to certain channels? Why do we? I'll tell you what, when it comes down to gaming channels, I think I'm subscribed to two, to be honest with you. Call me Ender, I know you're a gamer and all that. Okay, I know you are. So I still love you, man.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
But, you know, when I think about, like, it's because I've followed these people from like a long time ago. And interesting enough, I'm showing up in their suggested videos, which I find to be insane. So RGT85. So that's one of them. And so I've here. So he's right here. That's RGT85. This dude right here.
Kind of looks familiar.
Yeah, and I've always liked him because he's really up to date on like gaming stuff. And then for funny gaming, I love beat 'em ups. So just that guy talks about just what he's been through. He's really open and honest about that. He's just hilarious, and he's about as corny as I am. So I think it's just great. But I was just
nothing wrong with corniness. Corniness is great.
No, man. No,
and
I want to provide that type of value too here on this channel. And I got some great ideas in the future, so I'm really excited. I want people to say this is so stupid. like Will Ferrell. Like, I love Will Ferrell. I'm like, God, I love this. It's so stupid.
I have like my own little extended universe of characters because of it. Like I like, that's how corny I like to go in for. Just like,
absolutely,
let's make an entire character universe.
Yes, 100%.
Make terrible jokes, because that's the funny kind of jokes, right?
Absolutely. So hey man, so to end this Pros piece, I think it's exactly what you just said. I sometimes get unmotivated just because of numbers and start to overthink. So rather than give you the solution, just like actually in this book, it's about finding the problems. It's finding the problems rather than looking for solutions. So the problem is that you become unmotivated because of the numbers and you start to overthink. So I would just say, you know, try not to overthink because they are just numbers. And for instance, here we have a great community, and I think people question it all the time. Like, how are there? I mean, okay, right now I think I see 8 people here, but especially when we do reviews, it sometimes gets racked up here sometimes. But I would say reoccurring subscribers, it's great. And it's what I think we all do for each other, but it's just focusing on, okay, why are certain people coming back, or why aren't people coming back? And we also have to remember, why do we subscribe to certain channels? What is it? Especially if they're in our niche.
Yeah,
So,
like with your community, it's like relatively small. It's pretty large still. I don't care what people think small is. That's not small. 500 something people. Like, obviously, there's a reason people are coming back. It's a great community, and it's a very active community. And well, it just kind of shows that whatever you're saying does work. Because I mean, you're following it yourself. I mean, you're coming up with this. So
yeah, man, that's my favorite part. That's my favorite part.
yeah.
So
It's like, hey, that's even better for you because I mean, it helps you out more because it shows that your tips work. So a lot of people are going to believe in there.
It was one of my favorite things, actually, that there's quite a few channels that were here like in the beginning, and they're like, yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, you only have so many subscribers, but I'll show love. You know, okay, cool. And then they came back, and I think I had like around 400. They're like, dude, what did you do? And I'm like, I'm literally just doing everything I tell you everybody else to do.
Yeah.
Like, or I suggest that creators do, you know? And it's just, it is interesting that's why I say don't value yourself, because in the end, like, I don't need to wait to get my first channel to 100,000 subscribers to provide value for channels. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that. I mean, call me Andrew. What do you think? And I think it's a unique standpoint where somebody would say, well, I got Sean Cannell over here. Like, I don't need a Brendan Sparks over here.
Yeah, I don't think you should base your value off what everyone else is doing. Like,
no, I agree.
Like, take your value based off what you think it is. I mean, you're the one that puts in all the hard work for it. You know how good your videos are. You know the quality of them, and you know how much work and effort you put into them. I mean, it's just like any other job. If you're putting a lot of effort into it and putting a lot of value into it, you're worth more. Like, use that. Like, just because like this blue book says, oh, you're worth like $2.50. No. You're worth like $50. Like,
agreed.
I know it sounds stingy, but it's really not. Like,
no, it's not.
Like, 100%. Especially for a small channel, it's like, that's pretty reasonable. Like, I mean, it's not like you're asking them for 20 grand to, you know, sponsor by Honey or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, know your value. I mean, you put the work into it, you know how much you're worth.
My advice is to do things you're passionate about, regardless of the numbers. So I guess to wrap it up, what me and you, Call Me Under, are saying, I think that's a good way of stating it.
Just be very passionate about it, and hey, everyone will like it. Well, not everyone. Take it with a grain of salt when I say everyone, because I know some people like, everyone? Then why is not everyone coming to me?
Exactly. And that's like another thing too. Like, you know, even channels that say we review here, I'm not just gonna subscribe to them because they came through. And I mean, even like you Call Me Under, like you're active here, and I think that's a great example, because I'm not ashamed to say, like, look, like, most of the channels that come here, almost all of them, I'm not subscribed to, and that's because especially when I'm in my YouTube, when I am looking through YouTube and I go to my subscriptions, I'm literally looking for value. The moment, other than beat 'em ups, because I laugh super hard.
Yeah, I would be honest.
But I need that sometimes.
I never expected that. I never expected to even be on here. So yeah, I mean that's more than like any amount of support that you could really expect. I mean,
I want you guys to see this. So, like, when I'm scrolling through, like, Dan from Creator Fundamentals, vidIQ, even though I use TubeBuddy, I still watch vidIQ. And we have Roberto Blake. Is that Heather Torres? Yeah. So, I mean, when I'm going through, I'm like, okay, what are they saying? What's going on here? You know, like, what am I missing? And that's all right. Like, I don't know everything. I'm not like the guru of the gurus. Like, I know that. And so it's like, all right, cool. And I'm going to bring that back to you guys. And I talk about that all the time. but not everybody's got time for all that. I love it. Like, this is the crap I love. So if I'm going in there and then there's you, Call Me Ender, and there's Ellie Fat Cat, Shards of Gaming, and then a Power Code, and and I'm like, okay, like, love you guys, but I'm trying to look for the value that I'm looking for, and especially things that I'm because I would do you a disservice if I'm not watching every single video. You know what I mean?
It's not like one of those things like just because they don't subscribe to me doesn't mean they don't like you as a person. It just means they don't think they're going to be doing you any good if they just subscribe to you and like, well, I subscribed to you. I mean, like, it's not going to really do you any good other than boost your subscriber number, which doesn't do anything in the end.
Nope. So, and then if you show up as inactive, you're probably going to be removed anyways.
Yeah. And honestly, I think you give more value just by giving the tips anyway than like just randomly subscribing to everyone like a bunch of YouTubers will go on here and do, and just like, oh yes, so I'll host a live stream. Hey, sub to me, I'll sub to you.
Yes.
That's not gonna gonna do any good for you. But like legitimate tips will. Good afternoon.
Godforsaken country. Hello, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
You got to salute, Call Me Under. All right, let's see.
There's that one, and there's the British version.
No. We're not doing all that. Come on, man.
There you go. You got both for me. Oh. I accidentally did this one because gotta do the.
Well, Call Me Under, thank you for joining us today. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh.
If anybody else wants to join in, I'll go ahead and share the link here too. So we're hanging out with Call Me Ender, and I love having Call Me Ender on here because he always likes to share any type of tips that he has, and that's. Here's the thing.
I'm clearly the best person ever.
Absolutely. And so, like, Call Me Ender has 314 subscribers. So we could easily say, well, what do you know, Call Me Ender? You only have 314 subscribers. No, there's a lot of value there. No, you're stupid. No, look, there's value there. There's value there. And Call Me Ender, you have to think about how many, like, the gaming community is huge, man. So there's people that are always starting. And I think, And I think your content's good. And what I really wanted to do is, hold on. One, I'm going to say hello to anybody else that's joining us right now. Oh, Consistent Ash. Hello, friend. I as well have been around since Brendan was in those 200 sub count. Thank you, Consistent Ash. Appreciate you. She gives YouTube grow tips too. So appreciate you being here and showing love. I just clicked your StreamYard link. I have 13-day trial. How much is it past that? I may try tomorrow. What did you do if you don't have anyone on? I have written Q&A set up to do that. Thoughts? Ooh. So on that question, Shards of Gaming, I'm going to bring you in 1 second, brother. So if you click the link, it should work. So that's the first thing. How much is it past the 13-day trial? I believe you're looking at, if for unlimited, I think I paid $25 a month.
It's StreamYard, right?
StreamYard, yeah. I think StreamYard's $25 a month. That's for unlimited. Yeah, Call Me Under if you can pull that up. That'd be great. And
it is
might be $19.99 actually.
$20 for the basic, $30 for the professional. And it's
there it is.
Bill. And then
there it is.
The monthly, it's same price apparently.
Okay.
I don't know how that. Okay.
No, but well worth it. If you're going live all the time, it's definitely well worth it. And what do you do if you don't have anyone on? So right now I'm going to bring in Shards of Gaming, and I'm still going to answer that question. So Shards of Gaming, what's up, man?
Oh yeah, I forgot he did a face reveal. I forgot about that completely.
Can you guys see me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, sweet.
Welcome, man.
Welcome.
This is the first time I've used this.
No, it looks good, man. I want to answer this question real quick. So this I can definitely understand. What do you do if you don't have anyone on your live stream? So I have actually gone through that a few times, even on this channel, and literally talking to myself. So what I did was in the beginning, like this live stream, I literally hit live. I made a quick thumbnail and I hit the live button, like let's go. So, but I would say like if you're just getting started, and even with the sense of this video, I'll tell you what I wrote down. going live too often, because I wanted to talk about, which I didn't even talk about this stuff, but I would just say it's good. Like if nobody comes in, it's like, all right, how can I still provide that type of value? So for me, I wrote down going live too often, dealing with haters, because haters gone hate. And then you have the new TubeBuddy feature. We covered that. Upcoming live stream with business film booth and projected videos that I plan in the future. So just a couple
I see
few
you all in the comments laughing at me for laughing a lot. I see you all.
No, I love it. Call me Andrew. I love your humor, man. But I would definitely just say that if you have a video, just like everything else, plan before you hit record. So plan before you go live and have just talking points. And what you can do is, if nobody's there, just think of that replay value, because a lot of times people will just go live. And it's the same thing I used to do. It's just go live and then share the same exact thumbnail. There's no replay value there. So if nobody's there, I would get right to the meat of your content. Don't go live for 3 hours talking to yourself.
Yeah.
But I would say get the hang of it. Go live for 15, 20 minutes and then talk to that person on replay. Hey, you're watching this on replay. Hit subscribe and click the bell if you're getting value out of this and if you're having a great time. Because look, let's continue putting this plant together or paint the plant. I mean, whatever you guys are doing. And so that's what I would say. Still provide value to the person that's watching on replay and set it up as if you're doing a regular video. And then at the end, you can then have your timestamps. That's what I would do. You fellas that are here right now with me. So we have Shards of Gaming and Call Me Ender. Would you guys like to mention anything in regards to that?
Yeah. Don't be discouraged if no one's gonna watch your live streams at the beginning. It's gonna happen. Like,
no doubt.
I trust me. I have plenty of old live streams for absolutely nobody showed up.
Yeah.
But, if you're gonna continue it, just go into it like a normal video, because there is the playback thing, and people are eventually going to watch it. Actually, that's where you're probably going to get most of your views out of eventually, from your, I guess, relic videos, your videos from the days of yore.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'd say with the views thing, that's where you're probably gonna get most of your views. I can't say I've had that problem because I've always had at least a couple people in every live stream, even when I accidentally went live. But I guess the best thing I can say is
it's a nightmare.
Accidentally let one of us know that they go live. Hey, we'll hop on. We'll make sure you have someone watching.
That's a good idea too. And what I would say is use Instagram. Like for me, I honestly, I don't want to say I don't care about Instagram, but I don't care about really any social media platform like I do YouTube. So when I first started, I'd go live on Instagram quite often. I'm like, hey guys, today, it wasn't good. And so, but it was a way for me to kind of just find myself, really try to be comfortable in front of the camera. And then it didn't really affect my channel. And when I was like, you know what? And I think I did that like twice. I'm like, screw this. I'm going to YouTube. Like, this is, no. So I believe if you're having, say, a problem with comfortability and things like that, try out another platform that you're not really too worried about growing as much. And I like that Shards of Gaming said, hey, maybe reach out to some of your friends. Before I even started this live, I was like, I kind of spammed a few of my friends, to be honest. I was like,
everyone does it. Don't worry, everyone does that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I was like, Callie Sarah Lewis. I was just like going live. Like, that's what I do. I messaged a few people going live, and but that's cool because those are my people. And so I'm not saying I have an expectation they'll be here, but I'm hopeful that those people would be here, especially if I let them know about 10 seconds before my live stream.
Where you at? I told you.
I do that to my cousins.
I did that to a lot of people.
Absolutely. No, it's good. And why I love StreamYard too is because you can stream to multiple platforms also if you're into that stuff.
That's what I don't like about Streamlabs, because it is so convoluted to stream to more than one platform. Like, it is annoyingly convoluted to stream to like two things. Like,
yeah.
But then again, though, I don't really stream that much to anything else but YouTube.
I might have to switch to it because the game I'm not using my PC. So since I'm just using my camera, this might be better.
Got the good old piece. Oh god, something jiggled around in there. Probably shouldn't do that. This is why I shouldn't be trusted with technology. Also, I don't know if you noticed this, just as a side note, I have to use the pop filter mount to put this on my mic arm because the actual part that it connects to this was broken when they sent it to me. So, and I just
Oh.
didn't feel like sending it back. So I'm like, it's whatever. I'll get it fixed eventually because I need to get the screw out of there anyway. So it'll be fine.
I love that. Starts of gaming. I'm not the guru of the gurus. No,
But you
for real
are.
though.
No, you got to read the other part where it says Brennan 2025.
Oh, let's see. Why does everybody say I'm the guru of gurus? Just because I have 1 million subs doesn't mean that. Man, I love that. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. No, that's super cool.
2030, Brandon Sparks Gaming. It's just like that's the sign of Brandon that just like gets angry at everything.
Everybody, 2026, everybody join Sparks Tube. That's too good. Sparks gang.
Uh,
No, I love having you guys in this community, and that's really when I was thinking about when I initially started this channel, content creator hangout. I really had the idea of kind of what we're doing right now, and just opening it up to where people can really, I guess, find themselves and then have a community where they have their back. And I went through that, and that really sucked. And I was just like, please be my friend. Like, please be my friend. Just like reaching out to everybody. And then they're like, yeah, dude, but then I was like, well, screw it. Like, I'll just create that. And that's kind of what really pushed me into this too, because I feel so bad for that person who starts off, knows nothing. And then the advice you're getting is from a channel who has 2 million subscribers or 1 million. And that's where I was like, well, it's kind of cool in my opinion that I get to grow with creators, but I also feel like it may not be my value, but it's pretty dang cool too,
BS gaming.
Yeah, and you're not forcing like people to be like, you have to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Like you're saying you should do this or you can do this, but it's also you.
It might not work for you.
Because I've had a lot of people try to cram things down my throat.
Yeah. No.
I wish I had found your channel like before you were at 200 subs, because that would have helped a lot. I found your channel when you were at 200, and now it's at about 80.
I don't remember when I found your channel. It was not that old. Like, it was like last year. I know that much. And like, I think I found it on a Discord server. Like someone I think shared it out there, and then I clicked. I was like,
It's probably Cat's game.
I was like, this is a pretty good place to hang out. I like this guy.
Man, even my first videos, like, I don't like them at all.
I don't think any of us like our first videos.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, even though I had a second channel, even though I had my other channel, like coming to this, like you guys hear me, I talk about it all the time, but I like to repeat myself 1 million times. But I think that just having this and talking to a different audience, it was crazy, because even in my head, I told my wife, like, make sure you're not in the background because it needs to be professional. She's like, seriously, this is stupid. She's like,
flowers back there.
She's like, so. And I was like, yeah, because it has to be professional. She's like, so you're just gonna have a channel that's pretty much like you not being yourself? I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I've got dead flowers back there. That represents me perfectly.
There you go, man. And so I just, after a while, I posted a few videos, and I had that talk with my wife. And I was like, wow, I'm so far, like, I'm so wrong. I was so wrong. And what I was trying to do though, is I was trying to be Nick Neiman, and I was trying to be Sean Cannell, and the videos are they have a section of their probably have their own buildings where they're recording at, and the setups are ridiculous.
Yeah.
And here I am in my kitchen. You know what I mean? So
like they just got this dark blacked out office. These
dude, I mean, I'm in my
4K cameras.
Exactly. And after I started thinking about it, I'm like, man, like, I'm in my kitchen talking about keeping it professional and stuff. Like, it was so far off from what I'm telling people. I realized really quick that I'm like, man, no, I'm not being myself at all here. And so that's why when I see those first few videos, I'm proud that I got started, but at the same time,
yeah,
I need so much growth here and stuff to learn from, even with myself. That's what I really want to separate myself from too, is not trying to be the guy where like I act like I have it all figured out. Mm-hmm. I'm still figuring it out, and I'm still trying to grow myself and as an individual and as in my content. I think maybe in a couple of years it'll get to that point, but I don't ever want to come off as the guy who's a know-it-all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I went back and watched some.
Say you're starting
videos.
Sparks Gaming.
Sparks Gaming, yeah.
BS Gaming, guys, it's happening 2021. But no, yeah, I went back and watched some of your older videos, and like you can tell there's a big difference between how you are
Man.
now and then like used to. You kind of were like a robot person because you're like,
welcome to the channel. Welcome to
It's like
Content
the,
Creator Hangout.
it's like that Linus Tech Tips video, like that meme where Linus is sitting there like,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like the like now it's like kind of more bombastic in yourself, and it's a lot
Yeah.
more, you know.
Yeah, but you know, maybe it's a mix because what does somebody say? Yeah, copycat channels out there. No, and I agree, but I don't think it was necessarily like me maybe being fake. It was just me once again trying to find myself. Like I know who I am in person, but I don't care who you are. Like when you first like either get started again on YouTube or it's your first time, you could be like,
you need to find your.
it's like you're planking, you know, like.
Yeah, it's not really that you weren't yourself. It's just more confidence builds after a while.
Yeah.
Like you get to be that.
And kind of like what you say, Brendan, a lot with what's your why. You got to find like what's your personality on YouTube too, because I mean it shouldn't differ too much from how you are in real life, but sometimes it's just a slightly different how you are between the camera and how you are in real life.
Yeah,
some people are completely different, which boggles my mind. Why? Because you should just be real with your viewers.
Well, I've seen a couple creators, and I'm not going to name them, in their really successful channels, and built their channels based upon the fact of what other people are looking for in a content creator. And it's kind of, I guess, I look at that kind of like music in a way. Like most rappers and stuff, you know, they say one thing, whatever, then you meet them in person, or they just like you hear them in an interview and you're just like, whoa, like this person's actually really educated. And like, what's a good example for that? What was his name? He wore the green suit. Cat Williams.
Oh God, I love him, dude. He's great.
Man,
great guy.
It was just crazy. And then you hear him, and it was kind of
such a like calm
it's like,
dude.
or like Lil Jon, the same thing, you know. And I love how Chappelle made jokes on that. But anyways, I could see that kind of stance. But for me, I think like long game, I think that would be exhausting
I
to
can imagine
do
just
that.
putting on a fake version of myself every single day for the rest of my life. It's like,
yeah.
So
for
I'm just
sure.
kind of be myself, which is already that kind of over the top kind of person. I'm a very animated person. Like, especially when I get around people.
No, man, and you should push that to the max, because whether people say, "Oh, you laugh a lot" or whatever, like, that's what they're gonna, dude. No, but call me under. That's what they're gonna remember you for.
I know.
You know what I mean? That's what you're gonna be remembered for. So, the things that I think that we find to be the most, I guess, the attributes that we always want to steer away from, I feel like those are the things that people relate with us the most.
Yeah.
So I have just so much youth still in me. Like when somebody's like, you could just say the word like Zelda, and like it's just like my brain like goes off. I become 8 years old all over again.
We're 8 now.
You know? And
fun
so
fact, I never the Breath of the Wild was the first Zelda game I played. But shortly after that I started playing Link to the Past. All
right. Well, Shards of Gaming, once again, thank you for joining us. I hope you have a great day. And no, I'm just kidding, man. Just no. That's Breath of the Wild. That's kind of hard, man, because I feel like that's such a strong game to start with. But I just remember Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna go there real quick, just because I just remember as a kid, I feel like it was so revolutionary going from A Link to the Past to Ocarina of Time. My mind was blown.
Oh yeah.
And I look back and I mean the graphics are so blocky and all that stuff.
It's like you don't remember it like that. Like I had my first console was a N64. I thought freaking Super Mario 64 was like, oh god, this is so realistic. And
it's my favorite system.
Looking so good. And now I look back, it's like, what happened? I thought this was like realistic looking when I was younger.
Yeah.
What happened?
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like people, like I'm a like this is a YouTube growth channel, whatever. But so I shouldn't talk about Zelda. Like no, like that's my personal interest, and there's people that can relate with that. And like that's what I'm trying to say, that being ourselves, I feel like there's so much power in that. But I feel like there's also a point where we can go over and beyond too much of it though too. So a good example is our video trailers. Everybody who like starts YouTube loves to make a video trailer that has to do with what their channel's all about, and just nobody cares.
Yeah.
Like nobody cares. So
sorry, that's how it is. No one.
That's my opinion, though. That's my opinion. So, like, if you're like, dude, that's so not true because mine got 500,000 views. Okay, like that's great. I'm just saying, like, what I think. And for me, it's like, what's your best performing video? What's gaining you the most subscribers? Make that your trailer.
I always
what do you guys think?
Find the video that represents you the most, and like what you feel is like the core of what you are on that channel. Instead of doing like a 5-minute trailer going, okay, yes, on this channel. Like I learned that after making like 4 of them, like because I made one a year. I was like, okay, you know what? I really don't like this. This kind of I don't think I would watch this either. So you know what? Let's just post what I think the best video at the time is, which honestly now I just started getting to post my newest video because I'm like, okay, well, I feel like this is an improvement over the last one, and I think this embodies more of what I do. So
do you guys know how to check that? Do you know how to check to see which video is gaining you the most subscribers?
Yes. In your analytics, there's a little thing above each video that will tell you, hey,
the plus button.
Yeah.
Maybe other people in the chat don't, so I think maybe that's a good one to quickly share. Growth Angie, thank you for joining us. Same thing with you and Power Code. Happy to hear you guys had a great time in this live stream. You guys are awesome and legit, so I always appreciate your guys' continued support, showing up here. And I think this is a great example. Game Fever Online says, even after 2 years on YouTube, I'm still not very good at a camera. And dude, seriously,
it just takes time to get used to.
Yeah,
I have an advantage because all throughout high school, I took 4 years of tech classes where I had to make videos behind a camera. So
yeah,
I'm used to it.
Like my camera is like $10. This is a 1080p camera. Like it doesn't really take that much effort, honestly. Just gotta get it in a good spot where you think it looks good. Adjust the lighting and stuff, color correct it just a little bit, and then boom. I know that sounds very complicated, but it's pretty. So it's basically just dragging a bar. So,
for sure, man.
Yeah, don't worry about overcomplicating things. Trust me, it's everything is easy once you learn it.
And with the channel trailer, just basically like just show like what your channel is going to be if you're gonna make a channel trailer and make it just as long as it needs to be.
Yeah. And try to make it like show you.
Yeah, sorry. Exactly, guys. No, you're fine. You're fine. Godforsaken Country says, I've lived with a big creator for a whole year, 255,000 subs. I would call that a big creator, yeah. Who has one image and is a completely different guy behind the scenes. Without the persona, his audience would quit. Wow.
Yeah, very interesting. That just sounds scary to me. Like
interesting.
If I had to worry about dropping a persona when I get on, because like I just like to be myself and bombastic. But I mean, to be fair, sometimes I'm pretty introverted, but a lot of the time,
yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I mean, for me, I do believe that there's a certain energy that needs to come. Like after this live stream, I'm like, okay, cool. I'll probably make me a bag of popcorn. Be like, oh, okay, that was fun, and then like chill out. But I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna go upstairs to my family and be like, hey guys, who's ready for a movie? You are? Cool. Let's do this. Like butter, salt. Like, what do you guys want? Let's keep it up. Like, let's go. You guys want to hear about my live stream? You do? Like, right on. Let's crush it. This year, 2020. Like, I feel like there's a certain level of energy that needs to come with you on camera. I will say that. But as long as you're not steering away from who you are, that's important to me.
I just put my good energy towards my channel, and like, because I'm once again, I know it sounds horrible, but no one cares about your personal life. Unfortunately, like
I care.
Yeah, thank you. I know I'm a very interesting person. It's like every time someone's like, "Hey, you should do this like a vlog or something." No. My life is not as interesting as you think. You know what?
Vlogging is hard. That's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I did today? I laid on my bed, watched YouTube, got up, played a few games, went out somewhere, came back home, and just sat here.
Season 1 complete.
There you go.
I was originally thinking of doing vlogging, but
dude, it's crazy.
But I'm glad I'm not.
Yeah.
I thought about doing it. I'm like, no, this is a horrible idea. I have the least
Yeah, that's
interesting
what I was.
life. Like everyday life, least interesting life ever. Like if I could go back in time and record everything that I've done in my life, okay, maybe then we'd have some content there. But every other thing other than that, no.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, being in the military, I mean, we travel a lot, and hopefully we'll be actually traveling soon. I can never talk about this stuff online,
No, yeah.
but
no.
pretty cool stuff with the potential. But
sorry, Discord's messing with me.
oh, you're fine, man. But yeah, Shards of Gaming, call me Ender. So I have you guys here, and what I wanted to do real quick, I've done this I think 5 times. Call me Ender. So let's do this real quick. I want to watch the beginning of
Game Fever
your
Online.
video.
I have the same mic as Brandon. I have the Rode NT1A.
money.
Lovely hidden
Voice. I do not have one, sadly. I need to get one.
They're great mics, but they're expensive. I mean, for like a good month, but it's worth the money because like.
What it comes with though, with the bundle though, if you really do think about the quality of this microphone, you can call it expensive. I mean, to me, it's more of an investment because people usually start off with like the Blue Yeti USB plugged in.
I started out. Let me see if I can find it.
Speaking of microphones, actually, quick question: Did you hear of the how Mr. Beast is planning on pouring $2 million into funding small content creators like us?
I did.
I actually didn't hear about that.
Accidentally filled out the form because it said click this to find out more. So, since obviously none of us know much, I was like, oh, what's this? It asked for the like channel URL and all that, and then basically said, we'll let you know if you get funded. So
yeah,
I'm interested to see what out.
I actually signed up for that too, Shards of Gaming.
I need to sign up for that.
But I find it interesting. Just hey, go ahead, call me.
This is the microphone that I had for a while. It's a Rode microphone, same one as this one. Basically, it's the NT1, not the NT1, but the NT-USB. Great microphone, gives about the same quality as this, but the phantom power is built into it, so it's a little bit more heavy. Love this microphone. I got it for like $130. Better, in my opinion, it's way better sounding than the Yetis and all those other things that you can get. It's like $30 more, so definitely
because that phantom power, man, that's gonna make the difference.
Rode, great products. Completely.
I want to continue up with Shards of Gaming said, and that was on what the news was on the Mr. Beast stuff. So he was talking about how, or Mr. Beast was talking about the fact that there's nowhere to like stock market wise like invest in creators. So then a company reached out to him and said, well, we can do just that. So Mr. Beast started up pretty much an investment type of deal where he's going to be looking for channels to invest in up to $2 million. But my thing is there's many channels out there. And also I'd be interested to see if he's like, this channel has potential because they're just like mine, or is he going to be looking at channels that are outside of his niche that are like, this channel that has 100 subscribers, but man, they should be at 1 million. Like, let's do it. So I think they said starting at $10,000 up towards like 250K or something. I don't know, but
oh wow.
But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. But at that point, it's not like you're getting money. He's saying that I can invest in your channel for a percentage of what you would make.
Yeah, which honestly, I would be up for that because
that is like
I said this before on my channel, and I'll say it again. I could care less about the money, to be honest. I just like to be on YouTube to be myself. If people like it, go ahead and smash a like. If you don't, and then you don't have to.
Which you should definitely do on Brendan's stream because it's a pretty great stream. Just saying.
Thanks, man.
Definitely hit the subscribe button if you like his videos.
Appreciate that, man.
Call me Ender approved.
Call me Ender approved.
So that way you know it's one of the better channels.
Hey, let's make this the most liked live stream on YouTube.
Oh yes, do it.
Oh jeez,
that would be an interesting prospect to do.
I sure would. I don't know. We need all 8 people that are here to hit the like button. Let's start with that.
All 8.
Well, let's see how many likes we have right now. We have 13. All right, we need to get like,
people. No, don't type.
Times that by like thousands at least.
Yeah, only 100,000 more probably, or 1 million.
Only a couple 10 million more likes and we'll be good.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll get
All right,
there
guys. Let's go ahead and click play on this. I want to see. So call me Ender real quick. So you're here with us, man. You said that you're working on your editing. How is your audience retention for most of your videos?
Normally it's most people get past the 50% mark of the video most of the time.
For a video that's normally 9 minutes long?
Yeah, normally it's about they get to like the 4.5 minute, 5 minute mark for kind of things like that.
Can you go to your analytics real quick?
Yes.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna push play on this one.
There we go.
Can you guys hear it?
I can't hear it, but also I just forewarning, there's cursing. I think in this one.
Okay. Can you hear it, Shards of Gaming?
I probably could if my computer wasn't screaming at me, to be honest.
Okay, no problem. So I want to see this real quick. Okay, so it took you, let's see.
I'm going to try to see if I can get my headphones to work. Hopefully I won't have to fix them again.
So that's actually pretty good, man. You got humorous beginning, and then you got to your content about 20 seconds in. So the only thing is, like, what's this game called?
This was just like a compilation of games this time. This was just me because I just like, I didn't really have a specific game I want to play. Let's just look for really bad games on Steam.
Steam games, but they give me nightmares. So did you do keyword research for that video?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I went through there and was like, okay, well, Steam games, like, because I actually thought about this because I know there's a lot of YouTubers that have used that kind of title before, and it actually allowed me to bring in other titles in there as well and kind of, bounce off of other channels a little bit.
Because my question to you is, like if I type in Steam games or nightmares or butt day, or okay, so that's why I want to hear how many impressions you have, because your watch time is good, but how many impressions do you have?
Let's see here. I have to find the video. There it is.
And let's just
can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you. And let's say for this one, like, there's 18 views.
Currently 73 impressions.
Okay.
And yes.
Click-through rate?
6.7, which is actually
overall or for that video?
Just for that video.
Okay. So now, like I say, not bad, but we're basing that off of how many impressions?
Let's see what the click-through rate overall has been recently.
No, just for that video again. What was it?
It was 6.7.
6.7% from how many?
Slightly down. It was 73 impressions.
73 impressions for 6.3. So we should expect our click-through rate to be extremely high when we first load a video, because what that kind of tells me is you're at 300 and something subscribers, and 10% of our audience typically will watch videos. If you get more than that, then great. Strong community. But on average, we're looking at 10%. But my goal for you is like Steam games, but they give nightmares. Like, I don't know what you're basing like the title off of, but it just kind of seems like it's based off. I don't know if it's big channels, because big channels, they can kind of title their videos like this. Like, but if we're doing like Steam games, let's see, to buy, to play with friends for low end PC won't launch. Let's see that.
I basically based it off of bad Steam games and then thought of a more poppy word than just bad, because bad doesn't really sound like that interesting. So I try to give it, because like bad Steam games are pretty, like, a lot of people like to watch those just because they're just atrocious to play.
Yeah, so let's just do that. Let's just do bad for now. Bad Steam games, because you said, but they give me nightmares. So, like, are they all scary games? I mean, I know I'm being extremely literal here, and here's actually why I said, once again, I pay for TubeBuddy. because of that.
kind of goes in with the not that they're like scary games. It's just they're so bad that they're kind of like, like they're kind of they just make you like pain. It just pains you to look at them.
Yeah, kind of like how playing the terrible Fortnite clones and Mr. Beast did.
Yeah. Well, search volume for this seems pretty good, but like, okay, playing bad Steam games. I mean, I'm being very literal here, but with keyword research, like sometimes we have to be. The goal isn't to just always be extremely ranked. Like I said, browse features is going to be important, but like you're not gaining enough impressions, call me under, is what I'm saying. We want to get your impressions up. And all that tells me, that's your keyword research. We're not putting this in front of more people's eyes. And that's me being completely open and honest with you.
Completely, I get you. I actually have been thinking about what you've been saying about that, because I'm trying to work out a new title scheme, because like, yes, I like that, but also at this point it starts to feel like I'm pushing the joke of butts too hard.
No, you're good, man. But that's what I think though. Like you could start it off with, these games are horrible! ! And then it goes to your keywords. So like it's something that's going to get their attention. It's not clickbait. You're being honest. And then you put your long tail keyword in there. And that's what I would say for you is I'm just, your click-through rate is decent, but that's also going off of 50 impressions. So what happens when we put it in front of 500, 1,000, 20,000 people? What's your click-through rate? So it's hard to gauge what your click-through rate truly is, because we really want to get in front of more people. But that would be my goal for you, is being so literal and typing exactly what people are searching for. You know what I mean? So that's kind of that I just wanted to mention that because we're here, and I just want to, like I said, create some value for you here. But I liked your intro, man. And I like that you zoomed in right in the beginning. I know that's simple stuff.
I like to just emphasize that, hey, this is me.
No, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And I think that's extremely smart. But okay.
So I went back and did some of the thumbnails with the new improvements on there, because I figured out why the text was looking thinner than it actually was. So for some reason, I kind of just ignored everything that I learned in that class that I took in high school. Well, I'm still in high school, but freshman year. And I put the stroke in there, and I didn't realize that was the reason I was doing that. I was like, oh yeah, I can just do an outer glow and a drop shadow, and it looks way better. Like that new thumbnail, and add a blur to it, way better, in my opinion.
Yeah. And honestly, I think it's really good that you're starting out in high school. I wish I would have been able to start in high school. My plan was originally to start my freshman year, but as you can see, that didn't happen.
I started my
started when
year,
I was
everything,
after high school.
went back into it in 7th grade, which
No doubt. I would want to show you this real quick. So Minecraft, but I am being tormented. So literally your keyword is Minecraft. So you are competing against pretty much 90% of YouTube. Because how many people say Minecraft?
And like the butt narrows it down slightly, but not very much, because Minecraft butt is way too common in the Minecraft community now.
But but you pretty much gave the most general term you could do, and that's literally the game itself. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's not bashing you. That's just being honest.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
so because 27 views, I want you to get more views, but the only way that's going to happen is to get more impressions. So reacting to old videos, nobody's searching for that. Minecraft, but I die a lot. You know, like literally your search term is now Minecraft. So I would just consider that. And if you are going to use TubeBuddy, like if we are looking at Minecraft, but I die a lot, like, I don't know. For me, it would start with this. It would literally start with the word Minecraft being super general, because we don't want to start with long tail keywords. But if you did do this, you know, if it is Minecraft builds, and then we go from there, and then ideas, and you're like, okay, cool, that's what I want. And then we go from there, and then you're like, okay, perfect house.
Yeah, with the Minecraft stuff, with the videos I've posted, I've tried to be general, like Minecraft Hard Survival or something like that. And that's skinny quite a bit when I do those. But the problem is, since I've said I'm going to do my Mario series, as I realized a month ago, the Mario series kind of killed my channel, because that's not what people came for. People came for the Minecraft stuff.
Hey, Flaming Horror. Yeah, no, I would say say that last part again, Shards of Gaming.
I realized a month ago the reason why my channel stopped growing completely is because I wasn't posting what people came for. I was just posting what I want. And there's nothing wrong with that necessarily in itself, but you have to have a balance between posting the stuff you're passionate about and the stuff you like and what people came for.
Man, I love that. And so my tip there, my advice, take whatever you want. Don't listen at all. It's up to you. I would say that not just you, Shards Gaming, that goes for anybody, is if you are in the gaming community and say you want to niche down on one specific game, that is once again up to you. Or post on multiple games, either games that are just strictly trending or games that you're passionate about, but people are still searching for. Like, we want to make content people are searching for. But I would say if that is the case and you're like, okay, all I want to do is play this game. Well, maybe do that on your off time. Like, that could be your time. And then the moment you know, like, you're hitting record, do it on what your channel is about. Because a lot of times I can't even imagine just playing Call of Duty. Like, I like Call of Duty, but just playing Call of Duty, that could get old really quick. But my off time, I can play my Nintendo. I could play whatever I want. My content could be geared towards Call of Duty. So that's what I would say on that. But I think your head is definitely in the right place, Shards of Gaming. And I'm really excited to see where that takes you, man.
Like with my channel, like I'm one of those persons, I get bored so easy that I physically would not be able to just stick to one game. And that's why, like, personally for me, it works best for me just to swap games. But I'm very careful about what I play because it really wouldn't make sense for me just to go play some really hardcore strict game that there's always rules for. Like, my style of game was like, oh, this game I can mess things up for everyone involved.
Yeah.
Including myself. Oh, tutorial, skip it. Don't need those. Professional gamer. Don't you see the headphones? But
and they're done that.
But
yeah,
it's just my style that I think that is what I'm known for, in my opinion. I think that's what I'm known for.
And that's why I do my diving into series, because then I'm still focusing just on Minecraft, and with building my own maps and stuff, it's stuff that nobody else is gonna have. But also with the diving into, it's still switching to random games, different types of games as well. So it's kind of a bit of both worlds. But as for other games, I either like Ratchet and Clank, I'm playing that off cam, or like Overwatch and Destiny, I'm starting to play that on Twitch. So that way it's like it differentiates so that when people come to YouTube, they know you're coming from Minecraft or diving into or both.
Yeah.
Instead of, I wonder what he's doing today.
100%, man. And that's why I like to have you guys on here, because, or for anyone for that matter, is because we all have had our own journey and we've all learned so much from that. And man, like I got to say, like, we have continued to learn from one another. I think just having Grow with Angie on here a little bit ago and in her comments, how we were able to work together on that. I think that's super cool. But yeah, I think for here too, we did vlogging for several months, but before we moved to Canada, it's a whole heap of work. Yeah, it is. I've tried it, and it is.
Here's basically my vlog. Hey guys, I'm going to bed.
What's going to happen tomorrow?
Oh, guess what? He's going to bed.
I never worked up the courage to try doing a vlog, but the past 3 months, I've released 7 to 10 videos every week, and well, it's a bit easier for me because I play a couple hours at a time. It's still a lot more work than you think it's going to do, even for daily, let alone doing a little bit extra like I have been doing.
Yep, I'm a big fan of once you master your content, I think that would be a really good time to say, okay, I have the time, or I quit my job. It's all for YouTube. Like, whatever it is, and you have the time and energy, like, I think that would be a great time. But let's just say, like, I'm still learning YouTube. Like, even we all are. We're always going to continue to learn. But let's just say I haven't mastered the fundamentals yet. And let's just say you're batch recording. That's when I would say batch recording is a bad idea, because there's no improvement in between your videos and you're just recording them however you seem fit. So I would say that, like, not going daily could really benefit the amount of research, keyword research, thumbnails, descriptions,
Yeah.
Yeah,
pacing,
it's like
like,
me. I
all
would
of
really
it.
like to go daily again because like it was really healthy for my channel back then to do it. But like it just kind of became one of those things like I can't do it because like I don't know what to do every day. It's like it's really hard
Yeah.
for me to do it right now because I don't have enough money to just go drop money on a game randomly.
Yeah. Plus,
And stuff like things like I gotta quit my job.
yeah, when you do
Yeah.
when you do it on the same game like I was doing, which I don't recommend doing, it also gets hard because A, you have to think of so many different titles, and B, you get to a
Yeah.
point where you want to do the work and the research, but you don't want to do it because you've done it so many times in the past.
Yeah, and like me, whenever I batch record a video, like I try to always add something to that next video. Like, all right, well, I did this with this one. Let's try adding something a little bit more crazy with this one. Why not? Like, I'm like, all right, you know what? Let's put some green screen overlays in there occasionally just to add to the
Yeah.
comedy. Or
Yeah, and if
just
you're
boost.
posting every single day, but you're not getting good results, that there to me is the problem to your solution. Like, why am I
Yeah.
not? Because it is all that
Mhm.
time to set up before you hit record, and then learning. Okay, well, like I said, call me Ender. Like, my goal for you specifically is going to be gaining those impressions and making search terms that people
Yeah.
search for. And I truly believe with the humor that you have and the pacing you have just from that first 25 seconds, I think that you can have growth. Like, I think you should be well beyond 300 subscribers. I
Not
think
gonna
agree.
lie, I think that's the first time I've ever had someone like openly, without like directing it to something else, like straight up calling me funny.
no,
Well,
man,
you know what, Commander? You're funny. There you go, you got two people.
100%, man.
No,
No,
you got, no, I'm kidding.
I think, and I look at your thumbnails from the past couple months. I see the improvements. You know, the only thing that I see the same as is your views. So as long as you've been
Yeah.
on YouTube, your views right now should be in the thousands. And
Yeah,
so,
and that's like that's one thing I'm like really happy that I actually finally started doing again because like I mean, granted, back then that's when I was kind of like in a kind of crappy mental state, so I was like, I don't feel like doing it. But now I'm
yeah,
like, you know what? I like to do this. Like, I actually really like. Call me a masochist, but I like
yeah.
editing and stuff for hours upon hours. It's kind of fun actually. Now that I got back in the groove of it, and I kind of remember how much I
Yeah.
liked doing it.
Well, good,
I'll
man.
be
Stick
right
with
back.
it.
I gotta
And learning
go get a
Premiere
drink of
Pro.
water and stuff real quick. I'll be
It's
right
all
back.
good. Shards of Gaming. I'm about to take off now. I got to spend some time with the family. It looks like my kids are super anxious, ready to come back downstairs. But Shards of Gaming and Call Me Ender, I want to thank you guys both for being here. Shards of Gaming, great meeting
Thank
you,
you
man.
for bringing me on again because I like doing these. These are really fun to just come on, have a chat with you.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
hopefully help
absolutely.
some people out because
And
we all know that I know everything.
Yes.
I'm the all-knowing YouTube person.
I survived the tornadoes.
I did. And the Death Storm. I didn't get my head kabloomed on camera.
hey, maybe that's a good idea for a video is Minecraft tornadoes.
There you go, man.
Minecraft, but I play it in a tornado. Like literally,
Absolutely.
it's like.
You literally start the game off with like a fan in front of you.
I mean, I got one over there. I'll just put it up to the
Whoa,
mic.
this is crazy.
Oh, guys, I'm dying over here.
Tornado simulator.
Oh gosh.
Shards of Gaming, is there anything is there any last questions or anything you'd like to add, man, before we end the stream?
Not really, other than I was serious when I said let's make this the most live stream on YouTube. Smash
what
that
to
like
do,
button.
guys? Smash his like button and hit the subscribe button if you like what he
I've-
posts. Don't do
I've
it
heard
if you're just doing it to do it because we know who you are.
I've heard the button's
Fine.
indestructible, so you know what? Just punch it, kick it, do whatever you think. Let's see if
golden like
let's see if it
button.
actually is. Just
Golden like
don't hurt
button
yourself.
happens if you hit it. Don't break your computers.
Absolutely, man. Well, Shards of Gaming, thank you for being here, brother. It was great meeting you. And call me under anything you'd like to add or anything you'd like to say.
Yes. How could I approve of this? Ignore the mess.
Yeah, clean it up. Call me under, man.
I know. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I just had,
Yeah, you don't see any of this. You don't
because I replaced.
You don't
the
see
chair.
any of that.
No, don't ever buy that stupid chair. Those things are like, look, I love the chair when I first got it. They're terrible to sit on while you're recording. Do not buy those kind of chairs. Buy
But
an
if,
ergonomic one.
in all seriousness, call me under. The best thing that you could probably do is Like I have a ring light here, and then I have my Elgato key light here. So I would
Yeah.
say it'd probably be getting yourself lighting for yourself.
Yeah, I have another light over there. I just didn't turn it on.
Yeah,
This
so
time.
that's and what you could do is I had the Gove lighting, Govee. So I really like that to put in the background, and you have a small enough area where you can actually light up your background, do the magenta color. That's what I would do. And
I
then
was
have the lighting
actually
itself.
looking into getting me some like purple lamps to put back up there.
There you go. Yeah.
Get like a little neon sign, and also get that little light thing that you have behind you. I know, I know that's the technical term. Sorry, guys, don't mean to get technical here, but the light thing you buy.
Yeah, the light thing.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna work on improving, and also titles and stuff, and
Yeah.
thumbnails especially, because
with and with me, I may end up using StreamYards a lot more, because since all I'm doing is just using my webcam to record, because I play on the Switch 90% of the time, and I have so much trouble getting the audio from the other person when I collab. This might be my solution.
If
Also,
you use Streamlabs, I actually have a good thing that you can use to help with that. I have an August A50, I think that's what it's called. It's a really good capture card, 1080p, 60 frames, basically as good as the Elgato. Works great with Streamlabs. It captures the audio and everything. So
yeah, my only problem is I don't really have much money to invest in the channel yet, so I can't.
I think it's like $40-$60 range, something like that. So if you do get the money, definitely I would recommend investing in one of those.
Yeah, I'm going to. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Also, fun fact, I have the world's first Apple phone. No joke.
Very nice.
Oh, pull up. Wait, what?
Very nice.
Wait, I don't want one of those. See, this is why
I was not ready for that at all.
I want one of these.
I was so not ready for that.
You
I was
mean
like,
to tell
oh
me I
wow,
have this
very
piece of
cool.
junk?
I was like, wait, that was literally an Apple phone.
Yeah, it's like, I
that
don't
took
want
me a
this piece
minute.
of junk anymore. I want that one.
Shards of Gaming wins. Yes,
Yeah,
you win.
he definitely wins.
That made you a
it probably
winner.
costs a lot less too, and it's probably better. Honestly, I mean, it doesn't catch on fire. That actually happened.
I'm just glad to be here, guys.
Absolutely,
Just-
man.
That's what it's all about. Just getting to know people.
Down the entire time that you're supposed to be like hopping off.
No, you're good, man. No, we have a great community here, and I wish I could do these more. I usually have to work the following weekend, but yeah, man. Like for anybody that's just joining, like subscribe, click that bell, and we'll continue to be here. And as you guys know, I love this stuff. And once again, Shards of Gaming. I know you want to go get your water and stuff, but I just want to thank you for hopping on here, taking the time. It was fantastic. Me and you, Call Me Ender, once again, man, coming on. You guys continue to show up over and over again. You continue to share this out with your communities, your Discords, and all that good stuff. So honestly, like, thank you guys a lot, because our returning community here, it seems like that's growing, and a lot of that is due to you two here, and also you guys that are hanging out in the chat. So
yeah, no problem. Thanks for letting me come here. And like I said, trying out StreamYards instead of just hearing about it. Like I said before, this might be the solution I've been looking for to try to fix my audio with collaborations, because it's been so bad.
Yeah,
heck yeah, man. Link is in the description for StreamYard. It's in the description. TubeBuddy, it's in the description. If you guys are looking for any of that good stuff,
I recommend it.
all
Get in
there.
the description, get it.
And this little, and like Call Me Ender said, the little light thingy-majiggy. Links in the description. And it doesn't come with subscribe; it comes with letters and stuff. So,
get one of these.
Yeah.
These are...
Yes.
Also, make sure to subscribe for a cookie.
Yeah, he'll give you a cookie.
Quoting Mr. Beast.
Yeah, Shards of Gaming will give you a cookie.
Yeah, exactly. He'll know you.
He said it, so he'll do it.
Yep, it's his responsibility. I'll give you a nice, crisp high five.
Yes.
Please don't come to my house.
Oh my gosh.
I think what y'all need to just remember: if you're sick of all the BS you're seeing,
subscribe to him.
Man, you guys ruined it. No, that's not what
I was trying to help you out.
Because
Because I'm not sick of the BS. I like the BS.
But if you are sick of the BS that you're seeing on YouTube, sorry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll see you guys in the next video.